someone came to you with negative information, I would have a negative response. It was just that in this case, it wasn't really me per se that wanted to be negative towards you. It was just the information itself wasn't exactly happy concerning your scenario. But I wasn't trying to deter you from doing what you were doing. I just thought it was cool, if anything, that like, oh shit, like because divination never is like a hotbed.
Did I
for anything concerning magic? Like usually cataclysms and shit are caused by someone.
Yo, Lou.
Did I start something when I fucking said
Lou,
that? Shit, I was
had to
fucking
whisper
around.
with you real quick. You got me and Dave mixed up. Our characters mixed up. I'm Nasir. He's Rakem. Our stats are mixed up on that.
So the names are mixed up.
Huh?
The names are mixed up.
Yeah, okay. Just the names are mixed up. So he's Rakem. Just switch the names over, and the stats should be fine.
All right. I'll do that real quick.
And you switched out my callus for martial manuscript. I'm sorry. And that was it.
Callus for martial manuscript. All right, hold on.
Yeah, the trait. Yep.
Yeah, I have it. Yeah, I have it down on my end. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. All right. Cool. I was just making sure. I know I was a late entry.
All right.
Yeah, that's it. We're good.
Right. Okie dokie.
I knew you were doing going on as a result of this god dying instead of being resurrected, and they blamed the prophets for it. They didn't blame like the god. So that's basically what I was talking about. It may not even be directly tied to you, because if you think about it, that's more like divine magic, if anything, right? But just the word prophecy, I would imagine most people don't really understand the difference.
I think it'll apply to him. Yeah.
Yeah, they wouldn't understand the difference, the nuances. They would just be like, "Oh."
That's kind of what I was hoping would keep it like kind of like not that it wasn't significant, like the event wasn't significant. It would just keep like the ramifications of it being such a pertinent like role playing like element, right? Like I feel like I mean, because it's still something that is attributed to a very specific part of divine magic, so that's not like divine magic is suddenly just shunned across the board,
right? It's very specific. It's tied, and it's even when it comes to like definition, it's not even tied.
I got the tactics music.
It's not specifically the prophecy, like you going, "Oh, let me predict someone's future."
Right.
You know what I mean? That's specific.
And how would they know that I'm doing that unless I'm actually performing?
Right.
That's kind of like what. So I mean, listen, like if
that's the only, hey, if you didn't mention tarot cards, it would have never clicked in my head as the guy was like talking about it, because tarot cards is the only thing you do with that is tell the future. I don't know anything about it.
Essentially.
But that's what I thought. I was like, oh shit. So if you prophesy the future, let me let that know.
It's fortune telling, yeah. I mean, listen, man, I'm getting on my Basil Hawkins, you know what I mean right now. So I'm trying to see if that's a thing in Galarian.
Oh shit!
So you know, let's see. You know that gotta see what Galarian's got to offer. Is it traitor? Oh, he did. Yeah, I guess so in a way. I see pirates as traitors through and through, right? Like they're supposed to betray. It's supposed to betray. It's supposed to betray, man.
Just wait till you get caught up, man. Shit is crazy.
What's caught up? Manga? I'm not caught up in the manga. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm not. Anime, I'm caught up. That shit's crazy.
Let's go. The anime is about to be lit because, what it's leading up to right now, shit's about to go down.
Excited.
I can't
Very
wait
excited.
to see that shit animated, bro. I can't wait.
I already know what you're talking about. Every
I wonder
motherfucker
how many
was
more
talking about
chapters until the end of One Piece. Probably like
I was
20.
so greedy. I had, I got on the manga and I just had to keep reading ahead. And
Look at that character sheet. That is a beauty right there.
I only do that if the anime takes too fucking
Oh,
long.
who's looking up Cesarni,
I'm scrolling
son?
all the way through WhatsApp right now, trying to find the artwork you guys sent for my
I don't think they
elf, and
did.
I can't find it.
Did they?
Yeah,
Only
who
like
posted the
10,000
Slayer? It was
messages
probably Matt Johnson.
He's full.
It's probably
Oh,
Matt
I didn't
Johnson.
see artwork for his Slayer yet.
Yes, he made
I
one.
think I'm almost there. I'm getting to all the other characters.
There's one. There's literally one
And
artwork I saw. I'm pretty sure I remember it being a Slayer character.
And I think the eyes
Slayer
gotta get
elf.
fixed for it anyway, because
I just passed by your gnome.
the eyes,
Gnome.
the Galarian elf eyes are like
Slow.
almost solid color.
Yo, I feel like I have mad penalties.
I take a -2 to will. I don't want to hear it.
Right? Yeah. Lewis is like, all I know is I'm gonna roll 1d20 against your character, and you're gonna be re-rolling. Re-rolling. You're gonna need that. You're gonna need to give us that customary What? You're unsynced, by the way.
Are you serious? God damn it.
That's crazy. This guy was talking and his mouth was full. I was like, wait, what? You were talking clear and you was...
He's a telepath.
Alright, is that it? Is that better now?
It's better. It says you're buffering, but
Lewis,
you're better, bro.
He's a dubbed anime character, so the words.
He said I was talking telepathically. That's crazy. Alright.
What's up, guys?
Yo, Lou, I don't think I ever picked. There was something else, right? Like, it was like I forget what it was called, like preferred skill or something. As a monk, you get like one extra skill point or one hit point or one.
Oh, you never picked your favorite class. It's the same with Matt's monk. Like you get either the +1 to a hit point, +1 to a skill point, or I think it was like +1/4 to your for like I think grapple and trip. That's +1/4 because they want you to like devote 4 levels to it before you get the +1.
Okay. I'll be taking it.
Which one?
I'll take the hit point per
The
level.
hit point? I don't know.
For sure.
Every level you can pick. You can either pick the same one or pick something else. But
Oh, you can change it?
yeah. So like level 2, you can either pick HP
Alright.
again, or you can choose skill point, or you can do the hobgoblin monk thing. Oh, I gotta reopen those character sheets.
I'll take the hit point, I guess. And you got our names, crisscrossed,
Yeah, he told me.
which is fine. Yeah. I had to make myself like a fucking rolling cheat sheet over here.
It's because he's racist. He said you all look the same to him.
You know? All hobgoblins are the same. That's fucked up, bro.
Damn,
What's
you
another
all the
hobgoblin?
same, son. What's another hobgoblin? So what? I got just too many spells. You can't even give me the full spell name now. That's crazy. Like the full details anymore. It's fucked up, Lewis.
I didn't get around
That's
to
what's
it.
like being a wizard.
I didn't get around to it.
it.
No, you should see. Yeah, you should see Claudius's shit. Jesus Christ.
That's what I'm saying. This is my
That's what-
first
that's
wizard,
what-
so
that's
I
what
assume
yo-
this
yeah.
is just how it is.
That's what
time
yo-
consuming. Might as well just get the
Nah,
truncated version.
your sheet'll
Damn.
look, your sheet'll look like
Enjoy, Matt.
No.
This shit look ugly.
your sheet'll look like Claudius's eventually.
Enjoy, Matt. Enjoy.
Why do you? Why does it say 0 first level spells, man? Wait.
Because you lost a spell slot from Focus Specialist.
2 extra.
You lost a spell slot, but you gain 2 more. But they have to be for preparing from your specialist school of magic.
Fuck.
You're not the
So
only.
spells
You're not
per
the only wizard that's
day
taken it.
is-
I think one of Pichardo's wizards did the same thing.
2 must be a divination spell for each spell level. So it says 0 level 2 and then first level 3. You're saying that's how those are the spells that I could cast, that can prepare for any school, but then from any school, but then for each spell level, 2 of them have to be divination, right?
Okay, so where it says spells per day, it says 2. That could be 2 of any of your 0 levels. On the bonus spells, where it says 2, that's another 2 you can prepare, but they have to be from divination.
So I can't cast any first level spells that aren't divination. That's how it works? That's crazy.
So for first level, your spell slots is 0. For your bonus spells for first level, you got 3. You got 1 from your high intelligence and then 2 because of the specialization. So 2 of those slots have to be divination, but that one bonus one that you got from high intelligence could be whatever first level you want.
Oh, that's how that works.
And if you want to cast a spell more than once, you got to prepare it more than once. Like you would have to, like if you wanted to, like if you wanted to cast Magic Missile twice, you would have to use 2 of your slots to prepare it twice. Unlike a sorcerer where you can do it on the fly. Also, you can prepare spells from your opposition school if you ever have one in your spell book.
Yeah.
But it costs double the slots. So you're not locked out of like ever casting evocation or necromancy. But if you wanted to cast say you wanted to cast fireball, like you wanted to prepare a fireball spell, instead of using 1 third level slot to prepare it, it's going to cost 2.
Is it 2 or 3?
To cast the spell from the opposition school?
Like when you do focus specials, are you sure it's not 2? Or is it 3?
There's 2.
Spells from your
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Oh, okay.
Okay. We'll go on to this later. It's 11 o'clock.
Oh, Lou, there's something I forgot to put on my
I'm looking at this
on my
now,
equipment list. It's a mundane item. It's I forgot to put down 2 aristocrat outfits. I know I got the explorer outfit down, but I forgot about that.
These are the aristocrat outfit. Oh shit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's why you're always looking so regal. So that nobles deal.
Is that a TV in the background?
He got a lot of pride regarding the Deep Veil name.
All right.
Got a little white ass Scott, you know what I'm saying? And clean.
All right. I guess we're all good. We're all set. Was there any other corrections?
Let's get this started, man. I'm excited.
Yeah, let's go.
This is so dope, man. I'm sorry. I can't help but really be appreciative, man. To go from playing one character for so long to be able to have like multiple characters I can play in 1 week. What? It's just
That's true.
I've been so hyped for this shit.
Damn.
All right. Well, welcome
I'm
to
playing
the.
again tomorrow. I mean Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
I already said tomorrow. I'm ready. Goddamn, yeah, Thursday.
I had a game yesterday. I was
Nice. This is good, man. I ain't gonna.
Why is my shit?
I'm going through a dry spell right now.
For real, I've been through some withdrawals before.
All right.
So to go from that to this is real nice.
Welcome
Oh, I feel like I didn't.
to Pathfinder. Welcome to the world of Galarian. And as you can see, I've
Where I
got
can
you
touch a
guys.
stone and become a god. Let's go.
This
Where's
guy.
that star stone?
This guy looking for the star stone already.
Already, son.
That shit's
Already.
like motherfucking
Yo,
Mario Brothers.
they
bro.
do
You
they
touch
they
the stone and become a god.
they was it an adventure path or an adventure module? It was either I think it was I know they had an adventure written out. Paizo did to do that. Like I think it involves the star stone.
Yeah, that shit is well protected. It's like in this huge ass fortress that like sits in the middle of the original crater that got made by a fucking earthfall. This world is crazy, man. They got some cool shit going on in it. But like I said before, like unlike Forgotten Realms, like it's not about like the actual NPCs that are crazy. It's like the events that happen in the world that are crazy.
All right, let's
rather than like
see.
individuals.
Somebody else. Why is my shit?
I'm going through a dry spell right now.
For real, I've been through some withdrawals before.
All right.
So to go from that to this is real nice.
Welcome.
I hit a button and blew my whole shit up.
I was wondering what happened. I was like,
Alright, I'm back.
where the fuck? Where did
Oh,
he
yeah?
go? Where did he go? Where has he gone? All right.
So I got two little brothers.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, two little brothers.
Two little half brothers.
Very, very young. About 100 years, 130 years younger.
Mama was in them streets.
we're brothers. We're happy and we're singing and
But we're colored though. Da-na-na-na.
give me
Give me
a
a
high five.
Well, at least
I
me
already
and
Well,
me and
two of them
Quan-
are.
I already had their
Quan-
faces. I already had their faces on that. I already had their faces ready for that.
Kadeem, I think, is the traditional white elf, if I remember correctly. He's our white brother.
He's
Oh,
a
shit.
diversity hire.
Yeah.
He's still a racist because he's not even around us. He's like,
Well, think about it.
shit, killing
Think
That's what I'm
about
saying
it.
with y'all.
His mom.
So
His
convenient.
mom
He left
though,
his
is,
black brothers back.
We're misborn because we come from.
He all made me
we
choke.
come from the Milwaukee fucking elves.
The
Am I
Mulaj.
the only person that's not biologically connected?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
I'm the only
Well,
one.
not really, because Rakim and Nasir aren't biologically connected, but they're still considered sons. So you're the only person not family, put it that way.
Okay. Damn.
Oh,
Like,
we're
kick,
brothers.
kick this
we're twin
Ozmar.
brothers.
We not one of those.
Yo, that reminds me
The
of
rest
Chris.
of us
That
are brothers.
that
You're the only person that's not.
that reminds me of Crescent Moon. Same situation.
What the hell? This boy talking, lips moving, but
On what?
yeah, you're cutting out, buddy.
Oh damn! What the fuck? Why am I cutting out?
Yo.
Am I? All right. Am I back?
Yeah,
All right.
now you're back.
Yeah. What was I saying? Oh, it's like Crescent Moon.
Oh, one person out.
Yeah, it was like what they got the
I'm
three
here at
brothers.
Sandpoint, minding my own fucking business.
Yeah, it was the three brothers, and then Pagan had his dwarf be like the nanny, and then I think Triton was the one that came in later on as like, I guess the friend of the family or whatever.
Damn, it's one of those nights tonight. No, say they so.
Why am I cutting out?
Do we gotta go Discord? I think we do.
I keep cutting out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's tough, man.
It's just me, isn't it?
Every other game I'm in, bro, we gave up on Roll20 audio. We just use Discord. How
Everybody
dare a
uses
free
Discord.
program not work flawlessly?
Right. About to send
You
out
want me to see if you want to open up
Excuse
the thing?
me, damn.
Open up the
I guess get it set up,
and
because
everything.
I have a feeling if I cut out one more time, I'm gonna just be like, fuck
Yeah,
it.
for real. Oh, you know what? What I
Yep.
was thinking about for
Alright.
for Myriah.
I have a feeling too, brother.
What I was thinking about from Myriah, since she's like called like the Red Lotus, it makes sense if motherfuckers were to get like a Red Lotus tattoos. I know she's probably gonna get one for each child, one on each like hand, one on her forehead for her first child. So I guess that would be Chaldean would be like the Red Lotus that she has tattooed on her forehead. The next for her 2 hands and one for 2 feet. That would be all her sons, all 5 right there.
Her limbs. Huh?
Yeah.
Alright. Am I still delaying, or am I...
I hope Discord works the way it's supposed to.
Why wouldn't it?
I'm still delaying, aren't I?
I'm just unlucky right now, son.
Don't put it in the universe, nigga. Take it back.
I take it back.
I mean, yeah, you are. We can see your voice bar moving, but your face froze up.
Are you fucking serious?
It's all right. Discord got
Yep,
us.
Discord
We
got
got the calves for sure.
Oh, shit.
I'm mad at that.
Oh, why my shit's like that? It's so stupid.
I want to stylishly blow some shit up. Come on now.
It is crazy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
shoot. Lewis, I meant to put something in my things. I need 2 divination spells. I actually didn't put a second divination spell.
No, that's not working, though.
What's not working?
Oh, it seems fine now. Do we got the Discord room set up or no?
Yeah, he posted a link.
Oh shit. Oh, it's probably on my phone and I wasn't paying attention.
Ooh, the Hubcap Ninja? Who that?
That's me.
Oh, okay. I'm like...
What are we doing with Discord?
We're
Go
gonna
to,
use it for audio.
I'm gonna use it for the audio because my shit keeps cutting out. It did that. It did that one night, and we lost the whole session because of because my shit just was not working. So, well,
just
we just
capturing people's
we just
video
using
in
the
here.
fucking Discord for the audio and just mute
So
everybody.
we'll mute on
Just
there.
You don't have to
mute,
mute it. You
yeah.
could actually go to audio and video and switch it
Okay.
to others
Yeah, my
can hear and
Discord's
see just
updating.
your video, and it'll
Oh, you can
just
do that
take
too.
it'll just
That's true.
disable your audio,
I've
so
been
it's not
having
echoing.
issues with it. Like
I mean, muting would work
it
too.
just
but,
keeps
you
saying
know.
that it's updating and then it never fucking opens.
Save bandwidth, you know.
Oh, you talking about your Discord?
Right now it's downloading. It's downloading update 14
No,
of 14.
Discord's great.
So
It's the
Oh, for
I would
Discord?
just
Damn.
show just video.
I might have to
in
get it on my
Roll20.
phone, or just log into it on my phone. I think I'm already in Matt's channel though.
You sound good in here.
Yeah, you sound real good. Raheem is trying to talk, but I can't hear this motherfucker, so I hope he's... Oh, he's probably not even in the Discord yet. That's probably what it is.
In the Discord.
No, you talking now. You were laughing. I saw you laughing on Roll20, but
Yeah.
your voice didn't come over on Discord, so I was like,
Okay.
I guess you were muted, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, Discord so shit is like silk.
Oh yeah, Cav's. I see Cav in here.
Yep, Cav's in here now. I'm about to add all you fools real quick.
I'm doing it from my phone, so.
That
Okay,
should
cool.
be
Yeah,
good
you're
enough.
coming in nice and clear. Yeah.
You said I'm coming in clear?
Yep.
Just need Watson now.
I just need the. It's not coming out of my speaker, though. It's coming out of my freaking earpiece.
Oh, so that's good, right? It still works.
Yeah, but I really can't hear you guys.
Really?
Really?
What
It
the-
sounds juicy for everybody else.
Right, for real.
There we go.
Everybody sounds very
Yeah.
clear and juicy.
Mm-hmm.
And juicy.
Got that HD fucking voice right now.
Lewis,
Knock that off.
The sound is so clear, I can taste it.
That is
Lewis.
gross.
It's crazy
yourself
because
up.
your video actually is matching up with what you're saying over Discord.
Right.
Like, real
Yeah,
well,
that's
too.
what. Yeah, we'll just
Yeah,
have to.
but it's
I-
mad delayed. On,
It is?
No, it's mad delayed on Roll20.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Oh, his voice is still coming through delayed on Roll20. All right, so mute Roll20 and everything else. Yeah.
That's what I did. I
don't see your video anymore on Roll20 though, brother.
You didn't mute on Roll20, Lewis.
We hear you.
Here you go.
Oh, okay.
Now,
Yeah,
now watch.
Watson has to.
You know
Watson
why?
has to do it
It's
too.
because I changed the settings to I can see video but not hear audio on everybody instead of
Right.
like muting everybody one by one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Watson and Samuels need to mute on D20.
Oh, yeah, you don't hear. Sorry.
That's Cap.
It's muted on there now.
I'm not even showing my. I don't have video. I don't have audio coming through on Roll20.
You don't even have it on. Now we can't see your pretty face.
Wait, you can't see my face right now?
Huh?
No.
I can see everybody's
On
video.
Roll-
Just
on
I
I
can
just
see
see his
Roll20?
face.
I can see his
everybody's
face.
video. You probably have to click reconnect on his thing.
I don't.
like
I
in the
don't
upper corner.
see Cav, so it's funny that he doesn't see me and I don't see him.
You'll see him. You probably have to reconnect. I mean,
I'll hit
there's,
reconnect.
there's
but
a little,
I think
yeah.
everybody else sees me.
Just a little
Everyone else.
reconnection.
Samuels.
Wait, Cav came back for like a split second. He went. Oh, there he's back. He's back.
I reconnected to you.
There he is. There he is.
All right, now
We good? Technical
Back-
difficulties done?
technical.
I hope so.
A
I
lot
hope so. This
done
is
a lot
crazy.
faster than fucking last time. My God, I was so mad. We lost the whole fucking
Yo,
night.
we just had our first achievement as a party. We slain the technical difficulties.
There you go.
That's
Yeah,
at least
for
that's
real.
at least 1,000
Yeah,
XP.
everybody- he
Level
said at
up.
least 1,000.
Level
Level
up.
2.
Level 2 just from beating
go.
technical difficulties. That's a high level CR right there. So I don't know.
Shit, that
Let's go.
motherfucker
That shit
said,
end
"Let's
sessions."
go."
Knock it off.
This guy said, "Well."
Now that you mention it.
That's fucking hilarious, bro. Oh my god.
My new sparrow's like,
What is wrong with you, man? What is wrong with you?
I had to. I had to.
That was hilarious, bro.
It's been a
That
while
scared
since
the
I heard
shit
it. He said that scared the shit out of him. Yeah, I should have lowered
My
the
man
volume
said
because
XP?
I can control the master volume. I should have lowered it a bit. That shit, that should scare the shit out of him.
No, not expecting all that.
Oh man, the first time I tried it, I think I had it at max volume, and all the guys were like, "What the fuck?" The first time I tried it, because I was like, "Oh shit, they added a jukebox to this? Oh, let me try." And I think I uploaded something. I hit play, and like everybody's like, "What the fuck? What's coming out of my screen?"
It's
Like,
so shit.
oh, it works. Okay.
Someone just went.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I heard that too.
Mm.
All right. Welcome, finally, to the fucking world of Galarian. And as you guys can see, I have displayed a map of the world. Well, part of the world.
No, no, no.
That little circular area is where the campaign will be taking place in Sandpoint, in the region of Varissia.
That small spot right there. Dang.
That small spot is the town of Sandpoint. Varissia takes up like let's see.
This whole shit.
Yeah, I know Varissia's pretty.
I got you. Let me show you.
Yeah, I'm
Draw
trying to
shape.
draw. I'm trying to draw like a box. I think it encompasses like.
It's about this much.
all that. Okay, yeah.
Oh, you actually did it. That's funny. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
shit.
like.
I got
all
to
of
zoom back
Varissia.
out now.
Mm-hmm.
I got my Discord on the computer working.
Okay, nice. You sound more.
Mm-mm.
I don't know if it's muffled, but
It
like
sounds
you
muffled.
sound
Yeah, it
like
does sound
you're.
muffled.
Yeah.
On the computer now, you sound like your head's in a bucket.
Yeah.
Oh, what the?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what?
Not a
Because
fishbowl, but a bucket, a legit
Yeah.
bucket.
I probably need to check my audio settings on Discord.
Big
that's
orange
why.
Home Depot bucket.
Home Depot bucket.
Very specific kind of
That's
bucket.
crazy. That's funny.
How do I change where my mic's coming
Can't
from on
stop
Discord?
making boxes. God damn it.
What about you, Mike?
What are you trying to do?
Change where my mic is coming from
Damn.
on Discord.
The bass on that shit.
Yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
in the bottom, there's like the little cog for settings. I think it's in there.
Yep.
And you go to like voice and video, and then you could choose which
That-
device.
Here we go. Here
Change
we
it
go.
in the chat. I can
Yeah.
change it in the chat. You just hit the mic button. Hit like the arrow on the mic button, and it shows you
better?
where your
More
input
better?
is at.
Say it again.
Is that more betterer?
More betterer.
I hope not.
Betterer.
Oh wait, do I have to hit save?
There you go.
Wait.
You're
No,
good right there.
You sound good now.
You're good right there. Yeah.
Okay, now it's coming through my actual mic and shit. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
yes.
There we go.
I mean,
Took
But
a
how
photo.
do I delete my box? I'm sorry, that shit is not going away.
I'm trying to delete it too.
That shit is permanent.
I think when the players draw something, it's like I think only I can delete it.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Only,
wow.
I think only
Okay,
the
there we
yeah,
go.
only the.
I made
GM
smaller
can-
boxes that I was able to delete just now.
I don't
That's
know,
fucking
weird.
gigantic. Almost like,
I had
I
had
that
a
bet
shit
you
had
friend
a
running
name. It was an
campaign.
NM.
When my friend was running this campaign, and he told us that we could fucking draw on it.
Mm-hmm.
The next day he came in, there was just like drawings of
Dicks
dicks
everywhere.
all over the
How
place.
did I
everywhere.
know?
He-
How did I fucking
He's like,
know?
he's like, I take it back. None of you are allowed to draw on this ever again.
I take it back.
I was just about to say, let me guess, there was a bunch of dicks drawn on the fucking. That's my first thought. All right. Yes. Welcome to Galarian. So that's the Galarian world map. When we got a little zoom in over here, which I'll shift the group right over. There's Varissia.
Stony mouth.
That was aggressive.
An aggressive shift. Broke his neck.
Mm-hmm.
You're holding it right across the screen.
I'm still sick.
Riddle port.
And I got right here where I'm pinging with Sandpoint.
Mm-hmm.
And then if I shift everybody down here, there's an even closer.
Oh, okay.
And even further, the Sandpoint hinterland. So this is like everything within like what I think 5 miles of Sandpoint.
Is it from a different perspective? Why is Sandpoint
this-
like up there now?
Is this like a different drawing of the map?
Yeah, because we
Yeah,
got
it looks weird.
Oh, I see. Okay.
yeah right here. So here's Sandpoint. All right, where I'm pinging.
Oh, it's from it's down. It's
Oh,
at
where
the
you're
bottom
pinging.
part of
So,
it.
yeah,
I
so-
zoomed out. I zoomed out too far. That's why.
So so down here is like it's like where I pinged earlier. It's that part, but zoomed in really close. So like
Right. I get it now. Yeah.
this is like everything within like 5 miles of Sandpoint. It's zoomed in that much, pretty much.
That's cool.
Thick wood. I'm not going in there.
Why not?
He said, "Why not?"
Shanks wood. I'm going in there. I want to see my nigga Shanks. Like, yo, what's good, Brody?
I saw that too. I was like, Shanks Wood? What? Shanks?
Shanks
Shout
is
out
where it's
hockey, bro.
Tick wood.
Teach me
learn how to do
how to use hockey.
So
gonna make like a-
yeah.
So over
You got to make
here,
like a fortitude slave to save for Lyme's disease and tickle it.
that man said fortitude slave. That hobgoblin came out of you for a second. He said fortitude slave. I mean,
I heard that too.
I mean,
I'm like,
save.
God damn.
Save.
We
Sorry.
starting already, huh?
Deep character immersion, you know.
Yes.
Take it out of it.
That man about to be like, go animate some rope. Let's go. Let's get him.
He said animate rope. Stop.
I can't see you, Antonio. Damn. Hold on. Let me refresh.
What?
I can't see you. Hang on.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, all I see is Luna, who doesn't
Yeah, I see
even
Luna,
belong
who
in the
ain't even
party.
here, right? Like,
For real, son.
I see Rothgar. Wrong group. Got the
You
Thursday
don't see
group in here.
Rothgar. Oh, you mean the name? Yeah. I gotta change that.
No.
They
I
should
see.
let
I
you
see.
change the
I see
picture
his pick right
for
now.
the group.
Wait. So what can
Your
I see
avatar is Roth. We see Luna.
now? That's odd.
That is.
I changed that shit. That's crazy.
Somebody's coming.
I changed mine on the home screen in order to get it to change all the way.
So did I.
Ah,
Let me
We're
see.
in the home screen.
Mine's probably still Elminster. I gotta change it for Pathfinder. I gotta pick a. What the fuck should I pick? I'll
Would it
figure
look
it out.
better if I had a Y there instead of
Anyway.
A?
All right. So over.
Windermere.
Who's not in the? Somebody's missing.
Windermere.
I can't tell if an A or a Y belongs.
Oh,
Damn,
right
that's
here.
crazy.
Okay.
Well, it shows up on my end. I don't know why it's not showing up on everybody else's.
Let me try.
Yeah, choose it.
I'm gonna click reconnect on you. Maybe that'll work. No, guess not. All right.
That's crazy.
Maybe
Uh-oh.
I don't know. I'll probably have to reload the page or something. All right. Over here, I've got
Now I see
Shawanti tribal lands because one of the ethnicities of humans that live in Varissia are, or more like, I think northern Varissia, are the Shawanti people. So there are Varissians, they are Shawanti, and I think
It didn't move the map for me. Where are you looking at? Oh, okay, there we go.
They are the Shawanti people, the Varissian people, and I think the other group of people that are that reside here, like the Chiliacs people from the Chiliacs.
yeah, they're the ones that didn't they ousted the Shawanti people because they originally were like living there.
Right.
And the
Yeah.
Chillax,
Yeah.
they kicked them
yeah.
out.
From what I've been reading, from when I read that whole setting book, there's been a lot of colonizations going on.
Yeah, that's fucked up, bro.
I'm like, damn.
They tried to take it back and they couldn't get it back. They fucked them up. Like, nah, we ain't getting this shit back.
Yeah, that
bro.
was 18.
You got colonizations in
It was 18.
You got colonizations in Garundi from the Osirian people, and in Avestan, I think it was Taldor. Taldor was the first empire, and then as Taldor kind of like started to fall apart, then the Chiliacs started doing that shit.
Well, I think that because Taldor started going to war with a neighboring country, and the Chiliacs didn't want to waste resources on doing that anymore, so they separated themselves like ideologically from the Talandrels, whatever the fuck they are.
From Taldor,
but
the Taldorans, yeah.
Yeah, but the Taldorans, they were worshippers of fucking of Eridan. So when the Chilaxi people like kind of separated themselves, it was like, all right, but we're not gonna worship fucking Eridan anymore. We're gonna worship Asmodeus to start our own fucking knights group. So now it makes sense that they would go and colonize and kick out the fucking Shawanti people. They worship fucking Asmodeus. Like, what do you expect? They're not exactly nice people, I guess. But yeah, they was like, fuck that. He split off from the Talandro, whatever the fucking empire, started their own shit.
Right.
And started spreading.
You know what? I read the whole book. I had to look up what his what Eridan's portfolio was, because I was like, okay, man, they talk about this guy a lot. I'm like, but what was he the god of? Like, he was humanity's god of culture, innovation, and history. case anybody was curious. Yes.
That has nothing to do with divination. That's crazy.
It's really just a bad rap that his priests got because of all the prophesying.
That's good.
Well, no. I don't see why it would have anything to do with divination. It was just a prophecy, right?
It's just prophecy. But
Don't
since
forget
you could
fulfillment of destiny. That's also a part of it.
Yeah, a bunch of clerics of Aridin were like, the age of glory will soon come. I mean, he was like, they were presenting him like a messiah.
Soon, bro. They were saying the exact date. That's the fuck.
Yeah, they were saying the exact date and what would happen. Yeah, the coming of it was a coming of Christ situation.
Yeah.
Basically,
the exact day happened, and the world went to shit. Like calamities came instead of
like,
God.
yo, that's crazy that the complete opposite happened. Daisy was just like, Aridin died. I was like, what?
That's probably how they said too. They were like, what?
I'm like,
from reading the text, Lou, I'm not even sure if they understood what happened. I'm not sure if they knew that Aridin
nobody.
died.
It's still a mystery. I think it's still a mystery. It
says contact was cut off from him.
Yeah, they're just like.
You don't mean to say death. It's just suddenly
that was it.
That dude
Nobody
blinked out.
He stopped talking to his followers. Prayer stopped working. Prophecy wasn't working no more.
Yep.
I'm like,
and then at the same time, all these cataclysmic events happened at the same time. The world war opened up. The Eye of Abednego fucking started happening. There was storms. There was storms everywhere actually, but the Eye of Abednego was the biggest one, and it's still going. You have a hurricane that lasts fucking category fucking 7 fucking hurricane lasting for 100 years.
That's crazy. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I like nuts. Like it has like things about the world itself. 100-year hurricane, bro. Like, come on. Who the fuck is dealing with that?
And then the world.
Yo, I'm reading right here. It says the death of Aridin, the first of the ascended gods at the end of the Age of Enthronement, was extremely unexpected. His death was not prophesied, and once he died, most of the other prophecies in the world started to go awry as well. Many of Pharasma's priests have lost their faith or gone mad as a result, but those who remain are finding that Pharasma's hold over prophecy is becoming less important, while her domain over death, birth, and fate are growing stronger. Some say that Pharasma knew that the death of Aridin was approaching, but chose not to tell her followers for reasons unknown.
Damn,
that's fucked up, son. She was like,
sounds like Trump.
Damn, son, messing with them documents. She was like,
COVID? There's no such thing as COVID.
Just drink some bleach.
You'll be fine.
Pharasma's telling her followers, it's okay. Everything will be all right.
It's all right. Drink that bleach.
Just drink the bleach.
It'll cure you.
What the fuck?
You smart, Waylon. You getting those low rolls out right now. I get it. My dude has a system.
Over here's Verisian caravan routes, and then over here is Sandpoint itself.
Oh shit.
Okay. All right.
Junk Beach. Damn.
Junk Beach. Chopper got his own island. God flex.
He said Chopper. He said Chopper. Tony Chopper. All right.
That's cool, son. Why they got so many One Piece names in this game, son?
I don't know.
I don't feel like that's an accident, son. That's crazy.
I see Rayleigh. I'm
done. I'm gonna be like, you know what? Time for a water campaign.
Nami's cave.
Nami's cave. Let me find this. Nami's so godlike.
All right, so I guess the year's 4607 AR Absalom Reckoning, which is obviously other cultures use their own calendars, but the one that's widely used is Absalom Reckoning, which is it's based on when the city of Absalom was created by Aridin, when he raised the star stone from the inner sea, and then they built the city around the stone.
This man touched the stone. It gave him magic, and he just
rose an entire landmass from the bottom of the ocean to the top and created the landmass that's on. This shit is crazy, yo. Like, I didn't just terraform this shit. Because you touch a meteor, you can terraform? Like, what?
Don't need no time to master his abilities or nothing. Just
nothing, son. Straight up
just godlike
Naruto,
immediately.
bro. Just like, oh, I touched this stone, terraform.
I'm busting your outfit.
The day
got the Infinity Gauntlet.
The day is it's 22nd of the month of Rova.
Mm.
It is the autumnal equinox, and your group currently is in Sandpoint. And I know you guys are like, the fuck are we doing Sandpoint? Little flashback. Okay. So we've got Quindamir and Waylon's mother, with the nickname of the Red Lotus, but her I know elves have like 4 names, but there's one that they keep to the family only, but there's one that's, then there's one that they let everybody else know. What was her name again?
My
okay.
Myraya.
So Myraya had sent so I guess to start off, she talks to the Hobgoblin twin brothers as they're meditating in their small yet humble dojo, situated in near the village of Arsemli. I believe that was the name of the village. She comes to Rakim and Nestir, and she's like, "Today is the day. Obviously, you cannot stay here forever. It is time to journey amongst the world."
What?
What?
Time for you to take them first steps, get them knuckles, ash, nigga. Let's go.
Better to do so now than before the rest of the elves of Crying Leaf find out. Kept the secret too long. The only other person that knows is my eldest child, Kaldum. He had his suspicions.
He knew? Okay.
He didn't agree with them for his own personal reasons. So do not blame him for having such feelings. He suffered quite enough emotionally. The last straw was when his father was killed in the hold of Belkzin by ferocious orcs. And it is why he is the one that you will be journeying with, for I will not send you completely alone. Stick to your ways of Irori, to your own personal code. Journey forth and show the world who you are and not what they wish to believe you to be. I understand for now you may want to keep your masks on, which would be a good idea, and to only show it to those that you can truly call friend. Once you've established yourselves and you feel that it is time, let it be known. Let it be known who you really are. And through that exposure, not only will others come to see that you're more than what you were born as. And it will also enlighten others about the Irori's teachings.
What is the name of the person we're looking for?
My son Kaldum will be arriving shortly.
Pardon my saying so, but I believe he will be traveling with us and not us with him. We will make sure he's taken care of.
I'm getting tired of playing bodyguard. Getting tired of this shit.
Well, Kaldem has he's trained pretty hard lately. He's quite capable of also handling.
Can he fight?
Yes.
We'll see.
So she says tomorrow I will let you know the best place to head off to. I have my suspicions about something. I'll be able to reveal more when I learn more. For now, enjoy the rest of your day. She heads off. She vanishes into the trees like a ninja. She's gone. You're like, the fuck? Where'd she go? With her elven ways.
Elven ways.
So.
Oh, I forgot to mention, as far as like, I mentioned, I heard him say something about having like a mundane item, of some sort. I just need something for flavor that I carry with me, if that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. It's sort of one of those like little miniature whips that monks like self-flagellate.
Oh, self-flagellation.
Yeah.
I
keep one of those with me at all times.
At all times.
Is it really for yourself though?
Aren't they called?
Motherfuckers, get a line.
Aren't they called?
Love to see them try.
Aren't they called scourges or something like that?
Scourges are the ones with like little like spikes,
okay.
woven in between, I mean, there's one.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. There's a cat of nine tails. Yeah.
Right. But what he's talking about is like the self-flagellation flails that priests use. Usually, it's like ropes with like knots in them, and the knots serve as like the.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah, like in the Da Vinci Code.
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly.
You got me thinking of fucking Castlevania, son.
For real.
What was his name? Isaac, son. Isaac.
Mine is Castlevania.
That's right. Yes.
Isaac.
He
Godlike character, son.
Isaac was that dude.
He was that boy. Oh shit.
That final battle he had. Yo. Anyway.
Yeah.
Because you guys will have characters just as godlike. Okay, so
it's called the cattail whip.
Okay, cattail whip. So that was a flashback. Waylon and Quindamere. All right. So I take it they're in the same residency in Magnamar. The city of monuments. A city that likes to devote itself to a lot of celestial beings. I was reading up on that. I was like,
I saw how it was founded. They fucking beat the shit out of a sea monster. I'm like, damn. That's one hell of a way to start a town.
Yeah, the city's known for like looking up to like they call them imperial lords. They're basically like celestial paragons, like the strongest of the celestials, of the Agathanons, the Azatos, of the angels, that kind of like archangel kind of shit. And father's still alive, or did he pass away? He passed away. Yeah, you did mention that.
He passed
Yeah,
away.
he passed away. So yeah, left you guys behind the the rights to your home.
Thanks.
And then you mentioned you had that the mother had sent a letter.
Yeah, she sent a letter to Waylon while he was away at academy, and basically he came home, and that's where he is right now. He had like just gotten back from academy.
All right. All right. So Caldum, you your mother comes over to you. It's the next morning of the day that she had just finished talking to Rakim and Nasir, and she goes to you and she's like, I know you're yearning to go out there. So my only request is if you can take Rakim and Nasir with you.
I happen to know these two and how you've described them in the past. So, are they going to be a problem?
No, of course not. They are highly disciplined. They follow the teachings of Irori. They will work well in tandem with you. But beware, they are not ready to show the world that they are hobgoblins. When they've acquired enough of a status where they can be trusted by society, then it will be up to them if they wish to reveal themselves.
I understand.
This will be a journey of their enlightenment as much as it will be yours, whether you want to believe that or not. I know the main thing that's been on your mind, quite passionately, is to drench your blades in blood.
I yearn for it.
Not something I entirely agree with. It's a bit too unbridled. However, there's a little bit more than just Rakim and Nasir. I know you haven't really met them. Or have you? I don't know. I don't think he has.
No, he hasn't.
He hasn't. I didn't think so.
He's met their dad, Lucerne.
Yeah, the dad. Okay.
Yeah, so I know of them, right?
Yeah, you know of them.
Yeah.
They know of you, but they've just never met you because you
only
just
met
never
the
took the
dad.
time because you're over.
You've only-
You was like, I'll get around to it. You're not getting around to it, like fucking 40, 50. Yeah. Their dad met you when their dad met you when their dad was 20, and then actually had them when our dad was 40. So it was another 20 years afterwards that we finally were born. So he knew you way before we did, but we never seen you before. We know of you.
So, so yeah, so she goes, would like for you to, because I've sent them a letter. Them, I mean, your younger brothers. Half brothers, but brothers nonetheless. Waylon and Quindamir. They're on their way to Sandpoint, which is where you, Rakim, and Nasir will also be heading. I know this
I understand.
is. I know this is sudden.
Specific place that we're going to meet.
I know this is rather sudden, but yes, you will meet at. This thing would load. Well, she tells you the name of the tavern. and she says that they will be waiting for you, waiting to meet you there on the 21st of Rova. And there might be one little extra surprise. And then you see like that glint in your mother's eye, which she tends to seem like so disciplined at first, and then it's as if suddenly there's like this spark of spontaneity out of nowhere. Definitely the elf in her. And she smirks and she's like, "There'll be another. I'll let you know more soon. And in fact, I have to be on my way over there. But this other person may meet you also in Sandpoint."
I'm used to surprises with you, so.
And so with that, your characters have made their way to Sandpoint and arrive, and you got the three of you do get quite some stares, curiosity, not really like suspicion or like any sort of hostility, just curiosity. There are other elves in Sandpoint, not a whole lot, handful really. So when they see like a new elven traveler here, they get curious. And on top of that, this elven traveler has these two big burly masked monk-robed kind of humanoids who do not look elven at all. People, although no one obviously can see what they really are, and the assumption is they're burly, humans with masks.
I would like to say that from the pictures that Matt was putting together, it kind of looks like we have like a cloth sort of
that kind of hangs free.
Like the cloth.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I think for up here, it's sort of like those like porcelain hard like mask kind of deals.
Yeah.
And mine constantly has this like it's like this disapproving, one eyebrow up. This disapproving glare kind of look on the mask.
And yeah.
All right, so Icarus, was there a specific? I know she went to Varisia. She got saved, and then sent, and then got brought to Varisia. But was there a specific spot in Varisia, or was it just straight to? Was it Sandpoint?
It was Sandpoint.
It was right. Okay, so she's already in Sandpoint.
Yeah, she's a medic at Sandpoint.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, yeah, made your way to Sandpoint, and you use because you trained in heal, and are using it for the town's benefit.
She's laying low from the Umbral Court.
The Umbral Court.
They want her for the Eternal Kiss ceremony.
Sexy.
It's fucked up. That sounds sexy. It's fucked up. That shit is. What do? They treat you. They like give you like gold and lavish and like.
Let's see it.
They give you gold and lavish and a lot of food for 3 days, and then after that, they fucking torture you until you're dead. And then they kill you like 4 days later. That's really what it is. And they choose like anyone who was an enemy of the state, Azamars, people they just people they thought were conspiracy theorists, anyone against the Umbral Courts. Those were people who were part of the Eternal Kiss. It wasn't a.
Oh, I forgot they were saying about it.
Yeah, Nintendo is fucking gross.
That's fucking crazy. I forgot to explain my mask too. My mask kind of has a side eye, like it's always looking at you like this. Really? I don't know. Like really?
Like.
All right. So well, then we'll go to all right. So Icarus, you're busy tending to like the wounds of some children, right? From they were playing too rough, and one of them got hurt.
Silly children.
And
running with spoons in their mouths.
Were they playing too rough, or was
they were playing too rough? They were playing too rough. Like they were jumping around and tumbling in places. And this one kid that you're treating had fallen on some rocks and hurt his knee.
I used my flames, my rays of flames of healing. I turn any fire spell into a healing spell if I want to.
That's dope.
Kid's about to get traumatized.
No.
And
it helps, I swear.
And just as you finish patching the kid up, and you were about to let him know that he's all set and ready to go, there was no warning sign whatsoever. There was just a sudden sharp slap in your back, and you can hear the familiar voice of Myriah. You hear the familiar voice of the elven voice of Myriah, going, Icarus, hey!
Myriah, such a pleasure to see you again.
Damn.
Like, I see you've
showing up on people.
acclimated yourself quite well here
That's what she
in Sandpoint.
Bitch, pop up.
Well, yeah, it's a lot different. It's a lot better from where I've come from, as you will know. The people here accept me, and that's the important part.
Right. And how goes your training?
Well, I do my best not to cause a scene or really let my abilities be known, so a lot of it is kind of slow.
But you have such a gift. You can't just let it go to waste.
And she kind of like shifts, and she goes, but I never know who's watching. They could come back after me again.
And when they come back after you, you can give them the fear that they've always given you, but you can't do that at the level you're at now. They come for you, they take you back, then what? Or do they come for you and you singe them so much that they feel the pain of every hell imaginable, all the way down to Asmodeus himself?
You're right. I just been so disorganized lately. Just had some bad nightmares, and there's always a fear of someone coming up to me and knowing where I've come from, and there's always this fear of exile. But you're right. How else am I supposed to protect the children and myself if I don't work on the power that I have? There was a reason that Phoenix came. There's a reason this power was given to me. And it would be a shame if it went to waste.
Which is why you're going to be meeting my children.
Your children?
And 2 of them adopted.
Real quick, let me make that clear. She's
like,
my pussy ain't that loose.
This is information that I didn't think I knew about you. Children.
Well, you see, I need to make sure that they're
fucking hobgoblin
following the path. Oh my god. I need to make sure that they're not sitting idly by and following a path that I believe that they all need to follow and to follow together. That and, well, there's just been some things going on in Varicia that's been, and she kind of like trails off in thought. And she's like, well, okay, well, besides that, you're going to be meeting them because I've got them all on their way here, and you like festivals, right?
Well, yes, of course.
So you know the Swallowtail.
People getting together sounds joyfulest.
So you know the Swallowtail Festival's coming up soon, on the autumnal
That
equinox.
I know, the kids were talking about it.
Good. you're gonna meet them there.
God, why do I feel like we're playing Chrono Trigger now?
Because he's thinking of the festival shit. Oh shit! Now you got me. This guy gave me. This guy gave me some hard ass flashbacks just now. Like,
it's season 2 of Demon Slayer.
oh wow, this guy.
If I knew I was seeing them so soon, I must prepare. I must make such a good impression for someone who has risked so much to save mine.
Good, because they're gonna need somebody that can guide them around Sandpoint and show them the ins and outs of this place and get them to get to know the town, get to know the area, and well, much more than that. Although I'll get to that at some point in the future.
Well, she gives a slight bow. Well, I will do anything if it helps you. And if that means meeting your children, being acquainted with them, and helping them throughout the town, you have my word that they will be safe here. As long as I'm with them.
So with that, she describes to you, who they are, what they look like, and she hands you a handwritten letter to you. She's like, you can just like give this message to them for me when you see them. That way, they'll know for sure that it was I who sent you along to meet with them.
So they do not know that they are meeting me.
Oh, they do.
Okay.
Well, they will.
She don't know about her youngest son who probably anticipate. Never mind.
Well, if they're anything like you, I'm sure they'll be.
Let me stop.
They will be very
Let me
interesting,
stop.
to say the least. But I can see they'll probably be as good as hearted as you are.
Quindamir, you awaken in a sweat because you had quite a weird dream the night before. It was a dream as if you were flying in the skies, only to find yourself on land at the shoreline near a town that you don't really recognize, but it seems to be a rather quaint place. And you notice you can make out some figures in your dream, many of them Verisian humans and a few other non-humans as well. And strangely, there are these you notice that there are these figures around you, quite shadowy in their appearance, although they're not near you in a manner of hostility, but as if comrades. One of them you can make out pretty clearly, and it's your older brother Waylon. And his dream continues. All of a sudden, this quaint town, there's nothing. All of a sudden, there's just nothing but fire, and you hear the chittering of monstrous creatures in the background. And then just as you're thinking of what it is that you can do next, the scene changes again. It changes, and you start to see these various images of these monuments. These are monuments that you've kind of heard of in your studies, like the ruins of ancient civilization. And you notice that some of them have scripts on them, although you're not able to read the scripts, you were able to recognize it in your dream as Thessalonian. And as these images just rapidly flash by in your dream, you hear like a strange, hollow, deep voice, as if it was a voice, not necessarily from the grave, but from like an age that you can't even imagine, like something from thousands of years ago, in an accent that you've never heard before. And
you sure I never heard it? Let me stop.
he said you should. You hear the voice. All it says is one line.
One bar.
And the line one line, and it just says, "I must awaken soon." And then you wake up.
That was in common? What language is it?
It was in Thessalonian.
No wonder I heard it. I understood it, actually. Okay. Add that to my notes.
Now, most people would be like, damn, that was a crazy, weird fucking dream. But you're Quindamir, and you clearly have studied and trained yourself to take dreams a lot more seriously. And that's when you hear like a slightly small explosion in the next room, because
whoa, Waylon,
because Waylon's busy working on some shit.
So early with his machinations. Why does he sound African from Wakanda? I don't know, but that's what's happening right now. Somebody gotta roll with it. Okay.
You go in to look in on him, and he's experimenting, and something he was working on, yielded results. You're muted.
What kind of results? What'd you say?
Watson, you're muted.
Oh, okay. Watson. Okay.
Oh, it's because he muted himself on Discord.
Yeah.
There we go. All right.
Okay.
So he goes, Meerkat. We gotta talk about something. We have to talk about something. What are we going to do about Father's shop? What are we going to do? There's holes in the ceiling. No one is coming. No one is buying things. We gotta get money coming in, man. We need gold. And the gold is not going to be here. We have to go out there to go and get the gold. So, and I'm running out of materials. I got potions to make, brother. I can't make the potions. I'm running out of materials.
Bro, that
we need gold.
That is wild, T'Challa. I love it.
It's godlike.
Meerkat, what are we gonna do? I keep telling you. I make the weapons, you sell them. You have the face, you have the gift of God. You can talk to people. People like you. Okay, Meerkat? They don't like me, but that's fine. I make it, you sell it. We get rich. Hey, Pops died broke.
You know I will always follow your lead, brother. I just need you to finally get some of these right. These explosions are, I know, just a symptom before greatness, but we need to continue our training.
I'm tweaking things. I'm working the things. Give me time. So, you look so pale. That's sweat on your forehead, Meerkat. Eesh, what kind of dreams did you have?
Is it that obvious? Wipes his sweat. You know you don't care. It's probably another one of those false dreams I don't worry too much about it. If it becomes important, I'll tell you. We have much work to do today.
But what do the stars say about us in gold? Was there gold in your dream? Because honestly, if it's not about the gold, then what are we talking about anyway in there, Cat? I mean, honestly.
Well, if you want, it's never too early for another reading. He starts like shuffling his tarot card deck, like he's ready to hit us with another reading. So, all right? I don't really know how to do the harrow stuff, but we're gonna figure that shit out. I know you gotta roll D6s and D10s.
Yeah, they actually have like a whole thing on that, like what each card means, and it's like it's like a tarot card.
I want to get into it a little bit.
I gotta send the book for it. I gotta read it up because it is pretty dope.
I want to see if we got some gold in our future.
Listen, man, we need some change of fate.
But here's what I'll do. So you do your card reading, and what you've interpreted it as by the time you were done is that the interpretations that you got from it was family was involved. Although you're only right now at the moment you're thinking, oh, family, duh, Waylon. Little do you as a guy know. Family's involved, money's involved, but possibly a great magic. There was one part you weren't sure. Like there was one interpretation was like great magic involved or terrible death. It was either one or the other, or it could be both. We weren't sure, but these things aren't an exact science, so
right.
Definitely the interpretation of there being a journey at another place, and like as you're interpreting your reading, you're realizing that some of it's kind of matching a little bit with the dream that you had, like journeying, magic, possible death.
Okay.
You're like, and Waylon kind of like, you can notice that like, usually he's more enthusiastic about this, but like now he's like seems to be like deep in thought as he's like doing the reading, as if like. And then.
Oh, you're seeing that there's cogs moving in my head more than usual. Okay.
And then just as that happens, there's a letter that like there's like a you have to have like a slot, where like somebody could put like letters through in case you get letters, and there's a few letters that come through the slot of the door. You recognize a couple of them as like shit you owe.
Fucking debt collectors.
Some notes. What do they call them? Like they don't call them bills. They call them like some other name.
Yeah.
Some debt notes, but no.
Debt notes. I see what you did there.
No, but
same thing.
One of them. One of them is a letter, and on it has your characters' names written in your mother's handwriting.
Who finds the letters?
You do.
Oh, I'm saying like just as.
Oh, we hear that coming through the door as we. Oh, okay.
Like like you heard the. Slot
well, I'm doing the reading, so maybe you can get it. Still.
Yeah, like
So, when you do readings, do you lose like sense and shit? Like sense of surroundings?
Oh, I know you're thinking like as if he's like in a trance or something. No, I guess he's just still doing. He's just in the middle of his like he's like reading the cards. So he's not necessarily I don't think he loses any kind of like sensory.
Yeah, he's just distracted.
Deep in thought.
Oh yeah, Waylon just has a beaker in his hand. He was just mixing a solution together. He goes over to go pick it up and see what got dropped off.
Okay.
And then when he recognizes the letter, you can see when you look at him, he stops like mid stride. He stops like swinging the beaker. And he's just looking at the letter, like shocked.
He goes, He raises the hand up to you and he goes, "Let me guess." No, he goes, "Let me guess." A letter from mother.
Meerkat. I said it once and I'll say it again. I always hope you're wrong. You really are. And then he hands the letter over to you.
Takes it from you, and he's looking at it. He opens it up. He's not as shocked as you would think he should be. Not so much that he was expecting the letter, but it's still like, wow, like it's a letter from mom. Like, let's see what she says. But he's not as shocked as like, oh shit, we haven't heard from this bitch in years. Like he doesn't have that reaction. You know what I mean? So, so it's just like he opens it and what does the letter say?
Okay. So the letter begins with, "Greetings, my children. I hope all is well, and that you are ever successful in your endeavors. I do apologize for not being present at your father's funeral. I have something to leave with you. It's not just pearls of wisdom, although I do understand if you choose to ignore them. Due to our undesired estrangement. However, I only ask that you do not take out these feelings on those of your family that had nothing to do with my choices. I have sent your brother, Caldum, to Sandpoint with 2 others that are like sons to me. I have raised them since they were young. Do not be alarmed. Just trust in me that those 2 are both capable and trustworthy. More than myself. They are Rakim and Nasir. I know the 2 of you will never experience the brightening, but you are aware of it. And I've been chasing after it for decades. And I feel as if it can come true, that it can be realized in this world. And not just them, but the 2 of you are also key to that. If we are to see each other again, I will gladly do my best to explain more. I understand that times are rough, which is why I implore you to meet with your brother in Sandpoint, and to not settle yourselves in Magnamar your entire lives. The last thing I would tell you is to be anything like me. You need to be who you are. But I just don't believe it's in Magnamar. I don't believe you can fully realize your potentials there alone. There are bigger things afoot. Things that I believe you should prepare yourselves for just in case. It's too much and it's hard to explain in just a letter. But when we see each other again, we'll tell you all what it is that I'm learning that may be happening in these lands. There's something amiss, there's something strange, but also curious and strongly magical. It may involve something with the Thessalonians from a bygone age, or maybe not. Maybe something involving one of the other neighboring nations. But I implore you to meet with your brother, Calvin. He's already on his way there, and he is aware that you will be on your way if you choose to be. Till we meet again, my sons. P.S. In the cellar, I left the two of you something that you can bring along if you choose to go.
As,
yeah.
Quindamir is basically reading that out loud. After a point of him getting to the point of when it was mentioning Kaladin, who we haven't seen in years, he actually stands up because now it's starting to like make sense, some of the figures that he has in his dreams, which he found a little bit bizarre that she would even start bringing him up. And you see him like getting a little bit more serious about the letter. And when she basically gets to the end about the whole we should go to Sandpoint because Magnamar ain't it as far as our potential goes. His words kind of like slows down as if like he knows that's probably not gonna go over too well with Wayland, considering that Wayland has like more of a, as far as Quindamir is aware, it feels like Wayland is trying to basically like not redeem his dad's shop and his legacy, but essentially taking that on and putting it behind us. Not necessarily something that he knows Wayland might want, so he kind of says it with a little bit of hesitation, and then he finishes up with the whole basement thing. And as he finishes, he looks at Wayland and he goes, he's like, I don't think it's so. Remember when I said that I would tell you when my dream was relevant, brother? When I tell you I was flying in a strange place and I was surrounded around figures and you were one of them, these might be the people. We get to see Caldum again. Well, not again. We get to meet Caldum. And don't you understand? Our future is in Sandpoint. Like he's kind of like getting like excited, but it kind of sounds like a plea, as more than it being more of a him just being excited about adventure, because of what he suspects is not really something that Waylon, as far as he knows, would be so easily swayed to just drop everything and leave.
You say it like that, and Waylon sees you get excited. He leans back and he folds his arm. And then he unfolds them. He opens up his coat, and he takes out a handkerchief you recognize as Lucerne's. And you see him, like, dab underneath his eyes, puts the handkerchief back. Then he walks over to the chalkboard in his study, grabs a piece of chalk, and he just starts writing a formula out. And he starts looking at the formula. And he says over his shoulder, well, you know what? She's right. The issue is there's the commerce here to buy the things that Papa wanted to sell. Alchemical items, the closest thing that the mundane man can get, something fantastic and wonderful like magic. These people here don't understand and appreciate that kind of artistry. You and I both know that Father always wanted the gift of magic for himself, but he never had it. But he still instilled the wonder of magic in both of our souls. And look at us. We're both born with the gift in different ways. I have the ability to make the things that Father loved, but to sell it to whom? People here don't even deserve it, to be honest with you. A shop is just a place. But Father's shop can go exactly wherever we choose for it to go. Staying here is not the way, then fine, staying here is not the way. If the gold isn't here, then we have no reason to be here anyway.
So you're saying a traveling caravan?
Why not make gold everywhere? As far as my calculations are concerned, if we put our money together, we could afford to buy a wagon. Maybe do a little haggling. That would be your part. To come up with a horse. And we already have ourselves a mobile operation going.
And when you say that, his attention goes back to the cards, and he goes, he looks at family and death and whatnot, and he's like, "It is written, my brother. This is what today. This is the meaning of today. This marks a future. I think it is time for us to let this life die and move forward into our future."
Waylon holds his hand out and he goes, Deep Veil Brothers. Has a nice ring to it.
Oh, what's the Deep Veil Brothers?
Yeah, that's the name of the business.
Clasps your hand and he goes, of course it does. Deep Veil. It's deeper than just blood for us.
That has a nice ring to it. Deep Veil. The prices go deeper than or Deep Veil Brother. The place where you're always family.
Could work on it.
And he kind of looks back and kind of like smirks about it, but he's like, "We could work on it."
So then Waylon goes and starts packing the stuff up for the journey.
Oh yeah, we could start doing that. And the last thing that he does is go to the cellar to find out what it is she left them. Probably like one of the last things that they do, because obviously we gotta start packing and setting up shop. How is that gonna go? We just abandon the shop out for lunch and just never fucking come back.
So it's already pretty defunct, like no one's coming to the shop, it's not making any money. Basically it's just it would take for us to actually put money into it, like after we adventure, to actually officially start the business and like get the stats for it. Okay. As it is right now, it's just RP, not actually like a statted out like business, because we haven't achieved that yet.
Okay.
So we actually aren't really leaving anything behind technically. It's just part of the story.
Okay. All right.
But what we're doing right now, that's going to be an actual business. We're going to start actually.
Yeah, I think so too. That sounds actually mad dope.
So what you find in the cellar, and you're like, well, she must have been here at some point, because she snuck her way in and put the stuff in there, because the stuff looks pretty new. See a small chest that wasn't there before.
She did this while we were just not paying attention. That's kind of crazy. She snuck into her children's house and planted some and dipped and didn't even have the audacity.
That's just like Bruce Wayne to do some shit like that. Like you
some Batman shit. Yeah,
you could have just said what's up to your kids, but no, you had to. Even at the expense of
cool. Yeah, she's a plot hole, son. that's plot hole level powers, bro. Like what?
All right. So
now Quindamir, look in your front left pocket.
Got David Blaine.
Yeah, for real, son.
That's crazy.
What? How? Motherfucker got like my lung or some shit. Like, like when did you do that, bro?
So what's the stuff? It's like the basically starting gear, right? I assume.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah, probably.
Well, yeah, your starting gear, but plus an additional 200 gold pieces. Plus this.
We're starting the business right.
Plus there's 3 scrolls.
She give me no money. Some bullshit.
That mercantile.
She
bro,
gave
baby,
you.
Don't hate.
She gave you.
You're the baby. You're the baby. You're the baby.
She
Whatever.
gave you freedom.
Firstborn always
she gave you freedom.
Actually, I can't relate.
Youngest in real life too.
She's like, she give you the freedom. Okay.
What was the scrolls? I'm about to write that shit down.
Scrolls. The scrolls are wizard spells.
Shit, that's for me.
Oh wait, actually, does alchemists? I forget how they work. You could tell me.
They can learn
with alchemists.
Arcane.
I learned mine's like basically kind of like mine's are like formula.
Okay.
Like I could record them as like formula, but like only from like my specific spell list. Like I can't.
You can
record
like. You can use a wizard spellbook to get more arcane formula, but a wizard cannot use your formula book to get more wizard spells.
Yeah, I know it's something weird.
So yeah, you can leech off of.
But like I can't.
I can leech off wizards, but wizard can't leech off him.
Right.
Yeah, because
you can borrow your brother's spellbook and be like, yeah.
Because he's taking those wizard spells and putting them into fucking things, right?
Right. It's like a different mechanic. But but we're using the same spells, just the mechanic that I used.
So helping me learn spells helps you, baby. I think we got a relationship here. You know what I mean? All right.
I was saying,
yeah, but it's only spells like that that I can put into like
alchemists have their own list. Yeah, they have.
Yeah, it has a specific list.
Right.
But he
There's
can
some
look.
overlap, though.
But he
Enough
can
overlap.
look at Quindemir's like spell book and be like, look it through and see the spells and then be like, I can actually make a formula out of this one, and like it'll be like a spell he sees in your book that is also an alchemist, formula. So he'll be able to like add to his formula book by studying your spell.
Right.
Yeah, but not all wizard spells. Just there's only the wizard
The
spells
ones that
can,
can apply to.
that could apply. That could be an alchemical formula because alchemists have their own list.
Okay.
It's mostly stuff that like would like either boost you or some nature like that. Like stuff that would
they
be
got a lot
like
of
transmutation. Yeah.
No, that's good. That's not a prohibited school of mine or anything like transmutation.
So there's a scroll of identify.
Okay.
A scroll of true skill.
Oh shit! Like I can make a potion out of that.
Is that in my?
I can make a formula out of that.
It is a divination spell. If you want. And
I'm gonna say thank you because I needed more spells. In identify. How come that's not on my list already? That's crazy.
And a scroll of.
Oh, I see what you did, you motherfucker! You're not even helping me. All right, cool. Yeah.
Wait,
fuck
what?
you.
Wait, what? What did I do? I don't even know what I did.
I feel like I picked these spells, but you're like giving them me through my mom for story purposes. So it's like she's helping me.
No, these are spells beyond what you've already picked. These are. Like,
is that true? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. I guess you're right, but that's so weird.
So you have a scroll of identify, a scroll of true skill.
All right, bet I'll take them then. It is what it is. It's a win. The dub's a dub.
And a scroll of mage armor.
I can make potions out of all of that.
Yo. Peruse.
Brother tells you every spell that he knows, he can make a potion.
I like that.
As for there's two.
So I have to consume the spell if it's from a scroll. If I'm gonna write it into my book, or no?
If you want it permanently, you use the scroll to write it into your spell book, and it uses up the scroll, like the magic's gone, but you have the spell in your spell
know it
book.
forever.
Yeah.
Right.
And you can prepare.
So you might as well do that, and then I'll.
That's what I'm doing.
You do that in your book, and then he can write in his out. He can use your spell book to write whatever alchemist spells that he can have from your book into his formula book.
Right.
So.
Right.
Which is dope because that's the way we got through Academy.
I was cheating. Let me stop.
I was slacking until you got there. I started cheating off of you.
Yo, give me a spell book, nigga.
Let's go.
That's dope, though.
There's also
Okay.
There's also 2 items of note. Some sort of vial that looks like some sort of vial with a strange serum in it. And like a small bag with like some sort of weird looking dust in it, but there's like a little extra note saying Waylon might be curious about these.
Oh yeah, time to get the mixing.
Well, in between the time from going from Magnamar to freaking Sandpoint, I could tell you right now that I done using identify on all this shit. So you can just assume that we know what the fuck it is. By the time it's ready for us to get down with the get down. You feel me?
Damn. Really?
No.
You use your money like that already?
It costs money to use identify?
Yeah, look at your spells, boy.
Yo, you see the material component for identify?
It's like 100 gold piece pearl and per casting.
Ooh. We gotta pay for our ride to get to fucking Sandpoint, my boy. We can't
About
afford
Pearl 100 GP. Yeah, you're right. Dang.
It's actually your brother tells you, well, you know what? It'll be easier if you just learn the spell, and then I learn the formula for it. once I learn the formula for it, brother, I could just make a potion. You drink the potion and you get it. Why would you spend the money
Oh,
on
right.
component? Come on, what happened?
There is something so efficient about alchemy. I don't understand.
I remember Papa dropped you on your head one time before. I remember it clearly.
Damn.
That's funny, son.
Yeah.
He said, well, I traded one gift for another, my brother. That's why I can see the future. Give me time. I will make sure everyone respects cartomancy again.
Oh, aspirations. I like to hear it. I like to hear it. Oh, let's go make some gold, but I'm tired of being poor. Let's go make gold. Come on, let's go.
Well, yeah, your
There's
characters have
definitely
had
money to be made, brother. It will come in time.
Your characters have had the time to well, Wayland's obviously like had the time to look at these items that she like specifically left for him. They are alchemical items. The serum he was able to identify as a serum known as an essence of independence, as is commonly known. It can help someone who is under the influence of a mind affecting effect, help them break the effect a second time.
Mm-hmm. Essence of independence.
The other is a dust. It's an ashen looking powder. You throw it, and it'll muffle all sound in a 15-foot radius. Or alternatively, you could apply it to your feet.
What am I doing?
Granting a bonus to stealth checks. You can throw it, and sound in that area will impose a -10 penalty to perception checks, or put it on your feet to get a +5 bonus to stealth checks for like for about a minute.
Mm-hmm.
So
interesting.
Broadened his knowledge of some alchemical items.
For real.
This guy
A couple
gave
of
me
very
true
useful
skill.
things.
Let's go. That's crazy.
True skill. All right.
Essence of
that was definitely on my radar. That's crazy.
And what was the other one? Essence of independence. And what was the second one, Luke?
Silence dust.
What dust?
Silence.
Silence.
So your characters, get your preparations, find caravans that are traveling in that direction, and eventually make your way over to Sandpoint, which every character is now located in.
Oh shit!
Let's go.
Let's go.
Icarus. She's relatively new here. She's only been here for several months. So she's still has a lot to learn about the town, but she's got a lot of the more common stuff she's already like used to and whatnot. So like your character will have like an easier time of not easier time. More like would have more knowledge. Like there'll be certain things I'll just let you know. I'll tell you that your character like already knows or knows a little bit of. Or, what the hell?
That's hilarious. That is hilarious. What?
That shit was about to go hard for a second. Don't let that shit play.
For real, son. Let it play
Yeah,
out.
about to go hard.
All right. Range touch.
I'm about to get a light snack since we got some information going.
All right.
got that got that homemade Final Fantasy 14 cup here for my main bard.
Nice, brother. Nice, brother. FF14 concentration plus 5. That's the level plus intelligence modifier.
Lewis, I'm mad. Did I tell you Pure Light Wounds as my first level spell? I don't recall. Feels like so.
All right. So like I will let you know that your character whatchamacallit. Like yeah, like your character will know like certain things more so than like the other characters that are here. They'll probably have to roll like, local knowledge, local checks,
Let me get my notebook so I can write the stuff down. All right.
So Sandpoint. It is now the 22nd of the month of Rova. And the characters that have arrived, which is all of them. Although one Waylon and Quindamir came from like the south, whereas the other three came from more of the east. So they've entered. Your characters have entered town from different directions. Your characters see the coastal town of Sandpoint, and as you can see on the map, you got a nice general outlook of how it appears. And you notice that things are quite busy. They're busy because it looks like everybody's like getting ready to they're getting ready for like some sort of festival. I'd say your characters have arrived in the morning, like early morning, and you see like the residents of the town like doing all these preparations to like get ready for like this festival that they're setting up. And Icarus, one of the
cloak on.
one of the things that your character was told by Myraya is to basically link up and to hand them the letter that she had written for you to give to them. And then she tells you that basically in the letter is that you're going to be the one who will guide them around and to journey with them, but to guide them around Sandpoint, help them to like know like the ins and outs of the place, and
kind of like get settled in.
Yeah, like how have them get settled in, get to know the people, and to like make themselves basically to like, what's the word I'm looking for?
Get comfortable.
Yeah,
settle in.
And if possible, to keep them out of trouble if they try to get into trouble. But she doesn't believe she doesn't believe that would happen with like the two hobgoblins and her oldest son. Half-elves might be another story, but
oh
really? What?
Well, one particular
filthy half-elves.
One particular half-elf. She knows. She knows how Waylon can.
There we go. There we go.
she knows a little. Yeah, she knows a little some of Waylon's personality there.
This is crazy.
But she said one of the things she said is like she's aware that the Swallowtail Festival is coming up. And that'd be a good way for them to get themselves situated with like the town and its people, and get to know the place and have the place get to know get to like know them and come to like see them more as visitors, not as anybody to like be suspicious about or whatever.
That's my question. I was gonna ask is the people of Sandpoint, are they like a close knit type of group of people, or do they commonly see like newer people coming from the town?
It's more of a close knit. They don't see like a ton of traffic. But they do get they get visitors from time to time.
Okay. So they would kind of like stand out, basically, in a sense.
Yeah. I guess so.
So Waylon is like basically looking around at the sights, kind of wide-eyed as he's. I'm assuming since they're coming from the south, that means they're coming from the Lost Coast Road, and they're coming across that Sandpoint Bridge right there on the bottom. So he undoes his overcoat. He has a red velvet overcoat. He undoes it, and he reaches inside, takes out an apple, kind of polishes it off on his shoulder, and he goes, "This is a good start, a very good start."
I can't see Watson anymore.
Oh, you asked because I just put the picture up.
He goes, yeah, this place seems lively. Small, but seems like it's full of inquiring minds and people like us ready to make their mark.
I can hear the coins jingle in our purses already.
That's amazing.
What time of day is it?
Like early morning, like
early morning.
Coins jingling.
I need to do another. No, let me stop.
Like a couple of hours after sunrise.
I do readings every day. Yeah, we're gonna let it rock for now, especially once we get with the people. Are we at that? You said we're watching the festivities, right? Like it's getting started.
It's like setting up, pretty much.
Okay. So
I'm tall as shit. Keep in mind, I'm like.
He said, "I'm tall as shit."
I can't see Nasir. Damn, when did my character? Hold on, let me reconnect real quick.
How tall?
Like,
How tall?
6'4".
Damn,
damn, you taller than me.
She's tall.
I'm 6'2".
Big bitch.
Shit. What are you trying to? That's a big bitch.
She's a tall ass.
That's a huge bitch.
Damn.
A big bitch.
A tall ass woman, son. Got some Brienne shit going on there, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Azamar tall. She's like a.
My name is Jamie. Trying to climb that tree, girl.
Sandpoint, yeah, okay. Sandpoint. So yeah, your character came from Sandpoint Bridge, whereas the other guys came from Tanner's Bridge.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm like finishing up this freaking simplified sheet.
We went on like the high end of the hobgoblin spectrum of height, which is like 5'6".
Yeah. Is that really? Are they really only that high? Only that tall? What?
Yeah.
The festivities would be, I would assume,
They have tall and light, so we're like 5'6". Like
I would assume it would be on
160.
Festival Street, bro. There's a little street that just says Festival Street.
Oh,
I would assume it would be there.
Okay, yeah, that would make sense.
As for the inn to like meet up at, it's a place called the Rusty Dragon.
The Rusty Dragon.
Rusty Dragon.
Dirty ass fucking dragon.
Rusty Dragon is located on Market Street, and I will circle it. That's it right there. Okay. Well, I'll just draw A. Scroll down. Oh, I can't scroll down. Huh.
What is this like a very Sandpoint? Is it predominantly like one race or the other, or is it just all over the place? Or
Sandpoint is.
It's a human town, right?
It's mostly humans.
No. Is
mostly, most like 90% humans. But it has its share. It's got like a handful of like some halflings, elves, dwarves.
Okay, because I was gonna, because some of the common languages was Elvis.
With like a yeah, with a few, about a dozen gnomes, some half elves and some half orcs, but mostly human.
Okay, cool. That means the languages I know are not out of place.
I also had a question for you, Mike, because now we've been traveling together, right, here for a while. What kind of like personality?
Actually, that's what I wanted to ask. Like, if because Lewis had mentioned earlier, the three of us were walking in and getting looks as we walked in. I thought because the way Mariah portrayed it was I was going to meet you guys, like you guys were going to be at the tavern when I got there. So I'm a little confused as to how we're making our way.
I thought the three of us were all traveling together.
I thought I was going to meet you guys in Sandpoint.
Lou, what was it?
Yeah, because he said that like they'll already be there at the tavern.
Yeah, I remember him saying that.
But then he also said before he went into Wayland and Quindemir's that, oh yeah, the three of you are walking through town and getting looks.
Oh, well, because when he did our thing, he said that we were going to meet you the next day, that you were on your way, and I thought that meant like the three of us are traveling together.
I mean, I'll go either way. I just want to know. Can we get some clarification on that, Lou?
I don't even think he's there.
Nope.
Oh, he moved. I thought that
he moved.
Oh, you thought I was frozen? My bad.
I thought he was frozen.
Yeah. What were you saying? What was going on?
We did the three of us travel together? Right? You said.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Because you had mentioned that I was.
Did I get to
they
the
were going to be
part?
at the tavern when I got there.
Okay, no, it was supposed to be like the three of you together. I guess I gotta get to the part. I just want to get to the part where so it was the next day, or after your mother had talked to you, and you go to meet up. You go to the small monastery that she's set up, and she formally introduces you to Rakim and Nasir as you see them standing before you.
So yeah, since we traveled all the way here to Sandpoint, give me like a quick breakdown on like how you act. Like what is your like personality type if you had to?
So I'm not necessarily going to be dismissive of you because you're hobgoblins, but I'm going to be a little bit dismissive of you as likely.
Yeah, I hear you.
You know
what?
But
right.
Out of respect to my mother, and out of respect to the fact that you are her adopted children, I acknowledge you. Right. So it's going to take me getting used to your presence and learning about the two of you before I can fully open up and accept you fully as family.
Okay.
So that's kind of where my mindset is right now.
All right. Just so I know how we interact when we get here. You know what I mean? then I would say to
somewhat
you,
feel the same way about my other two half brothers as well, but I'm a little closer
when it
comes to accepting them because we actually share blood.
You're full elf, right? And they're half elf.
Yeah, full elf. Yep.
All right.
I'm trying to get into my Tusker mentality.
Yeah.
I say you're fully freaking adjusted, my dude.
Got a drop of blood in you, boy. I don't know if you quite fit
the bill, son.
So I would say to you, over the course of our travels, right, you'd probably notice that I'm a little more serious, level-headed. Nasir, a little more the wise-ass, fucking hot-headed type. But definitely my struggles are that, because when I was reading up on hobgoblins, like they were just created to fucking hate elves, right? But it was elves that fucking took care of us, So big time fucking struggle with the fact that I'm supposed to hate elves. Elves raised us up and took care of us, but elves also fucking hate us. So what the fuck am I supposed to do? Like, so
elves hate you.
You're dismissing.
I feel like we're in a similar.
Yeah.
We're giving off similar vibes to each other. Yeah.
They hate us. Yeah.
Again, though, like I'm not necessarily hating you. I'm just a little bit dismissive because I don't quite acknowledge you yet.
I'm just talking about like
I get it.
He wants to know, he's like, he wants to know if it's his skin color or if it's just because I like, I'm just not a cool dude. Like, he wants to know.
So,
like, I'm a heightist. You're too short.
Heightist.
This man's like,
You
is he
are
black,
beneath
or can
me
he pass
and
up as a
it's
dark
short.
Mexican? That's what's happening.
Oh shit, a dark Mexican says.
Is he black or more like Arabic looking?
Yeah, we're streaming.
Oh, how brown are you?
All right, cool.
How brown are you? Crazy.
And also, my character is very quiet as well. Like I'm not very talkative. At least not to
keep it in role.
At least to non-elves.
I would
I feel this is a perfect opportunity to role play. I would love to see how awkward it is.
No,
Let's do it,
coming.
bro.
I'm just trying to get a sense of like, because now we journeyed together and we're here, right? I just want to get a sense of how the interactions went.
Of how the journey went.
Forward,
let's interact with each other.
Going forward, I get it.
Yeah. Okay. No, I during the trip, I probably didn't even speak to you all that much. Probably just nodded my head a couple times and kept moving.
All right.
Said, yeah, whatever, nigga.
Let's get it. Yep. Let's get it.
Okay. We're crossing the bridge, Lewis.
Okay.
Oh,
town. Throwing shit down.
It's on and popping now.
I can't see Waylon. What the fuck?
Huh?
I can't see you, man. I see Waylon cute ass pic, but I don't see you. I love that, like, Waylon's pic makes him look like he's always saying, like, what the fuck, man? Can you believe this guy? He's always saying.
Hey, how do I change my picture on here too, by the way?
Always saying that, bro. Look at his face. I fucking love it, bro. It's like, it looks like
I uploaded it, but I want to change
that niggas is trash or something. Like, it's just,
I don't know how to.
He's always looking for confirmation about the bullshit, bro.
The town.
Right.
What? The town's only 42 years old? Really?
I love it, bro.
Nice.
It's so low key
wow.
too. Like,
It's a young town.
It's a good pick, man. I like it.
All right, Lou.
Hey, how do I change my picture on here?
Oh yeah, forgot.
Real quick.
Fucking cantrips I could be casting.
How do you what? Change your pic?
Yeah. Yeah, so I could put Caldum's picture in here. I uploaded it.
Yeah. I don't know. I just changed mine on the home screen. And I did it now. After I refreshed it. Yeah, I just changed it at the home.
Oh, do I have to like exit the game or
Your
something?
picture looks like a gunslinger.
Yeah, I think you have to like.
Oh, now I see you, Waylon.
Refresh.
Yeah, his character. It's
Yeah, I mean,
it's like showing all the characters from the Thursday game.
But nah, yeah,
It's showing all the Age of Worms characters.
Is mine switched?
Because mine switched. It switched to mine when I refreshed.
I know yours is switched, Matt. Let me see something. What about now? Do y'all see my? Oh, y'all see Roth.
I see like an orc looking motherfucker.
Yeah, you see Roth, bro.
He said I see it.
Hold on, I might have to. Let me hit refresh. Maybe that's what. Cause I changed it on the other screen. That's for sure.
So did I.
And now everybody's disappearing.
No, it is refreshing.
Now I see,
I can hear you guys.
I see like a very nice picture of Mike.
You still got the old pics up there.
My pick is new. I see Nasir's new picture. I see Icarus' new picture. I see Rakeem's new picture.
How'd you get?
I don't know how to change my picture.
Actually, Rakeem looks like doesn't look like a.
How'd you do that?
That's his monk. That's his monk from the first game.
Yo, pretty great looking guy like son. Hold up, let me.
You can do it from your phone. Hold up, let me refresh it. You connect to Clinton.
Icarus looking good over there. That bitch looking good.
Yeah, I see
look mad godlike.
Yeah, I just had to refresh.
I see Wayland.
Yeah, I see everybody.
Yeah, I can't wait to make these tokens. We gotta put these tokens on the map, son. I need this token right now, son. Yo, these two brothers are God, son. I can't take it anymore.
I got it.
Yo, Window Man looks mad studious.
Yeah, you just have to go
for real, son. I got them gems in his forehead. Just wait. That dude's gonna be like a fucking. Yeah.
He does look like mad serious. Like, no, that's dope. That's dope as shit.
Yeah, man. I finally got a good pick that I like. Fuck trying to do gnomes. That shit is hard.
There's what Sandpoint looks like, from a distance.
That's wholesome.
All right.
It's a young town too. It's only 42 years old.
Damn.
What? That means I'm older than the town.
What a coincidence. Me and the town exactly the same age. That's crazy.
Town's been relevant. You can start popping off when someone try to, act like you failed your diplomacy check.
I appreciate you calling this a young town. Being only a spry 42.
For real.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sandpoint is wow, baby.
Thank you.
About to do a prickleback lane.
So this tavern, let's see it.
What do we got?
Don't get Bent Street, son. That's
We're all
crazy.
heading to the Rusty Trombone. I mean, Dragon.
Rusty Trombone.
Rusty Trombone.
Yeah.
Where's my shit? Okay.
Chopper's Alley, son. He got his own alley too.
I mean, you guys are coming in from the south, so you're like right there. It's bullshit. We got to travel down Festival Street. I got to deal with all these women trying to touch me.
All right. So, Icarus,
you're so strong.
Icarus,
you get so thick.
Icarus, you get Icarus. You got yourself all completely, ready, and for the next day, and you wake up in the morning and you can hear the towns, starting to get busy to get the festival set up.
Grabs her clothes, puts her cloak on, steps outside, sees people, waves hello. They looking up at her like, damn, we forgot she that tall. That's crazy.
For 5 years,
God damn.
The faithful of Sandpoint have attended church in a temporary structure erected after a fire had destroyed the previous temple. And while their new religious leader was helpful, kind, and wise, church wasn't the same for some of the people in town. But now, the new cathedral that they've been working on for the past 5 years is finally done. And all that remains is for the Swallowtail Festival to renew the site's blessings from the gods. And it would be as if the Sandpoint fire had never occurred. So this festival that they normally have every autumnal equinox is also going to be used to bless the opening of the new cathedral.
So it's kind of like a special festival this time around.
Yeah. Extra special, more special, than normal, basically.
Raven. Someone just blinked away.
The cathedral is built, I believe.
Oh, he's coming back.
I'm here. I'm still in the chat.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I can always hear you.
Yeah, I'm still in the Discord. It's just a video, just going in and out.
So Mariah did tell me to go to the tavern. That's where I was going to meet everybody. Right?
And the cathedral, the deity for the cathedral is built for is for Desna, the goddess Desna.
Oh, Desna agents are what saved me.
And Desna is known by many names, such as the Song of the Spheres, the Great Dreamer, Lady Luck, Goddess of Fortune, Queen of the North Star.
Queen of the North Star.
She is a goddess of dreams and luck, of the stars, of travelers. So many travelers and astronomers worship her. The Verisian people have her as like their patron deity. Musicians worship her. Gamblers worship her. She's also like a goddess of luck.
Time for Zion of the crossover universe.
She's rivaling. She's rivaling Kaylin.
Forgotten Realms wise, it's like a mix between. She's like a mix between Selune and Timora.
Zion knows about the crossover universes right now. We about to have an episode.
What's that? Tarot cards on the map?
Oh shit! Oh no!
What the hell? Who's putting tarot cards? Somebody put
cards.
What
is happening? What is happening?
I forgot there is a thing on here where you can use cards.
Yeah,
there is.
There's cards.
Yo, that just
it says show map.
Do you see this right
now? Well, I guess Quentin Bear could have some fun then, huh?
Yo, that's fucking wild.
Sounds like
playing cards.
Me likey. Playing cards. 54 cards. There you go, sir. I wonder if you can make like custom ones. I'd make one for the tarot.
Yeah, so that you can actually draw them at random.
Okay. I had to refresh the whole page. Now I see everybody's current character pick.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I still don't see Watson though.
Yeah, he's still on.
He's got his camera off.
Yeah,
I just got my camera off so you can see my picture.
Oh, okay.
He's like, see my picture.
You're mad stubborn. I love it. Like, yo, I didn't make this character. I didn't get this character.
So you make your way.
Generate these characters for nothing. God damn it! Listen here. I'm
right now, yo.
Listen, if it was up to me, I'd do it. So
I put a lot of work into this AI built character.
So
I'm
I almost said Luna. Icarus.
I put a lot of prompts into this motherfucker.
That's in 2 days.
Like that ass.
Put a lot of prompts.
Icarus, you make your way.
A lot of prompts.
You make your way to the Rusty Dragon, and as you enter, you're looking around for people that match the description you were given, and you do see them. You see that they are already there. Meanwhile, let me flashback. Waylon and Quindamir, your caravan makes its way through. Stop the markets. You ask where the Rusty Dragon, inn is at. They give you the directions, and as you get there, you go inside, and you see already sitting at a table. It's clearly your older brother, for he definitely has a lot of the features that your mother has.
This is our first meeting.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Like ever.
First time. Yeah.
Like
ever.
Ever.
Runelords. He has mother's eyes. You know, with the pupil that goes all the way out, so that you can never really tell how they really view you.
I only know from the stories. I was too young to remember mother's eyes.
Don't worry. I barely remember them myself since she rarely comes around. But I hear she spends a lot of time around Kaldim.
She definitely got around.
Bro, y'all calling your mom a deadbeat? That's crazy.
Kaldim! Welcome, brother. Good to finally meet you. How long did it take you for us to meet? Hey, do you remember seeing Kaldim at my father's funeral? But no, don't worry. No worries, it's just in the past.
Oh,
right?
he didn't come for that?
It's just in the past, right, Kaldim? Like everything
I'm inside.
else.
This is in the tavern, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It is good to finally meet you. I wish the terms in which we are meeting were better circumstances. But here we are.
So you must be Waylon.
The one and the only. The one and the only.
You know, you look a little bit like your father.
Yes.
Oh yeah, because we don't have the same father.
I'm smart like him too.
Oh, that's good.
I love this man's swag.
Waylon, behind Waylon, you can see a little smaller, slightly smaller half elf peeking from behind him, like.
And you must be Quindamir.
He goes, who would have thought that? Can you wait? Hold up! Before I even start talking out my ass, how do you look like?
I'm assuming his picture. I'm looking dead at that.
Oh, I don't see his picture. I don't see his picture. I don't see his picture. I see Mike Cavaggione in this photo.
Yeah, that's all I see is the mic. Like,
yeah, so I don't know his picture actually. Hold up.
I switched it so I can see
You see the
voice only.
Mike Cavaggione
Hang on a
headshot.
second. Hang on. I'm actually.
Cavaggione headshot.
Picture my eyes also, being black as well, and then green in the middle. So I actually just photoshopped it. I'm about to upload it right now.
Okay, where are you putting it?
What's that? I'm gonna put it on here. You'll have to refresh it.
all I see is the mic.
I gotta go back to the
Mike's-
homepage.
The Nike Macy's stock photo.
Macy's stock.
I saw it.
Damn.
That's hilarious, bro. That's crazy.
Voice only for everyone. So that
Stock photo of Mike.
I know, right? It'll be nice for right now, so we can like get over like the whole like introductions part. But I do feel like it's important to see people, right? Like I think how are we gonna get? How can we do both? Like maybe it's best if we just put everyone's photo in like Discord or WhatsApp, and then like we can reference it. I need it for a reference.
I mean, y'all seen our photos. The Hobgoblin.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of your photos.
I think we're good.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think we're all right.
I want to see more though. Every photo looks good.
If you refresh now,
whenever my character's like actually interacting or talking, but
There you
when
go.
my character's not, then I would just have my picture up normally.
I still see Mike Cav. I still see your portrait.
I see Mike's new one now.
I see Mike's new one.
Oh really? Oh, maybe I have to refresh them. Hang on.
Yeah.
There you
My
go.
character's not, then I would just have my.
It's just I'm. Let's see them all. Everybody see them.
I put it in WhatsApp too.
He's black though. You said?
No, the eyes are black.
Eyes are black.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so I see him now. All right.
So you go, he must be Quindamir.
And
Quindamir looks at you and he goes, a pleasure to meet you, Caldem. He kind of doesn't really know how to greet you. You can tell that he normally wants to like, you can tell he wants to like give you a formal handshake, but he's too close for that. So it looks like he should go into a hug.
How tall are you guys?
Wow. You know, did I actually put his height on the damn thing? I didn't put his height in. How tall is I'm shorter than Waylon. That much is clear. So
I'm
whatever
6'2".
Waylon is.
Wait, your character is 6'2"?
Yeah.
Holy shit. We got some motherfucking giants.
Waylon is 6'3".
You taller than me?
The middle brother is taller than the older brother? Damn. And you're like 100 and something, so you're capped. You're not getting taller, bro. You're done.
Hey man, I rolled for my height. I rolled for my height and weight.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that'll give you some high numbers, especially for elves. I'm all right. So if he's 6'3", you're 6'2", then I would go for like 5'11".
Okay.
5'11". Like you.
Now you. That's exactly how I feel in real life with like all my friends. I'm 5'11". Everybody else is mad tall, and I'm just like,
giants, bro.
Like,
you're like, I can't get
stupid.
1 inch. I can't enjoy the 6 foot crew. This is bullshit.
To make it worse, even my own son is taller than me now.
Oh my lord, son.
He's
it just 14. Skipped over you, bro.
He's 14 and he's taller than me already.
14?
My 13-year-old daughter's about
he ain't
taller
done.
than
That
my
means
wife.
he ain't done growing, son.
He's tall. He's tall as shit. He's tall as shit.
Son.
Okay, so in that moment, since you said we were pretty close, right? So I'm assuming Waylon's right in front of me, Quindamir's right next to him.
Yeah.
You know, we're making that awkward eye contact where it looked like you were going to reach your hand up to shake, but we're too close. So I put my hand up on your shoulder and I say, "Nice to finally meet both of you, my brothers."
What's your strength? Your strength score?
Why? I'm not going to hurt you.
You might.
13.
Quindamir is weak. And you telling me out here killing niggas.
13.
13? All right, you know.
I think you can take that.
He takes it. Yeah, he takes it. I honestly thought you was up there. Okay, so you can tell that he's when you do that, when you put your hand on Quindamir, you could tell that he's not as robust as you might have expected. Under his robes and all, he probably has more of a, it looks like he's more solidly built, but he's actually quite frail. I don't know what's normal weight for someone who's 5'11", but he's a little bit. Let's say he's a little slightly underweight.
I'm very thin as well, so I'm 132.
I'm 32.
Elves, the way that elves are built, they're built like mad thin and angular.
And okay.
And tall.
Yeah,
okay,
so that means I'm even thinner than that. I'm even thinner than that then.
Yeah, because they look a little more alien than like the elves that we're used to compared to like Forgotten Realms, like D&D version of elves. Like the elves in Galeron, like their eyes, like their pupils are like really wide and black, kind of like a shark's pupils, and their ears are like super long and pointed, kind of like World of Warcraft, like fucking like
like a night elf. Like a night elf in World of Warcraft. Yeah.
So
by the way, damn, I need to explain this. So basically, when you guys look at Quindamir actually has like very strange features. Yeah, he's the same skin color as Waylon and whatnot, but you could tell that his like elvish heritage isn't like, it's not exactly like clear. Like it seems like as though like half of like one of his ears is like more rounded than the other. One is more like pointed than the other. His eyes, let's say his eyes are, let's go with what's our family eye color? Eye red, gold, green?
Mine are green.
Yours is green, right? I thought it would be green too.
Green, yeah, green.
Okay, so let's say like a hazel green eyes that he has.
Waylon's eyes are green, and so is Mariah's.
Okay.
So we got our eye color from mom.
That's where you meant by you have my mother's eyes. Okay. Well then you look, then I would have one green eye and the other one would be like more like our dad's eyes, which might be brown.
Brown, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he has like kind of like he has like mismatched like features a little bit. Kind of like you can tell he's not human, and you can tell he's not a full elf. So he still looks like he's a half elf. But if you were to look at him like if you were to look at him like as if he was in half, or like let's say on one side, and then you went to the other side, you'd be like, wait, what? You'd have to take a second look.
Right. So it's like he's half elf in the terms of like he's like pieces of him are more elven and other pieces of him are more human, and it's just like a conglomerate put together, like to compose his feature.
Right. Yeah.
So like you look at one half of his face, he looks more elven on that side, but if you go to the other half, he looks more human on that side.
Yeah, you know how someone from the certain angles they look a little bit different. Like it's pretty like that's like a prominent thing about his features, his elvish and human features.
Gotcha.
But yeah. So yeah, you go put your hand on his shoulder, and Quindamir goes, for some reason, I thought you'd be taller than Waylon.
And for some reason, I thought I would be too. I'm very surprised.
I thought you might feel that way.
Waylon opens his coat and then takes like a curtsy bow. And when he does, like you can see the inside of his coat is like lined with a bunch of like jars with like a bunch of different liquids in them.
So I have to ask, Waylon, what is your profession?
By trade, I am an apothecarian. Also, by trade, I am a weaponsmith. If you want to kill something, I can make a way for you to do it faster. And by trade, I'm an alchemist. I take the mundane and I add a little flavor to it, you see, and then anybody can be good. Not me, but good.
They can be good, not me. Yeah, conceited motherfuckers.
As you said that, that's when I pull out my two sickles and show you that, killing is my specialty. So we will get along, brother.
Oh shit. Quindamir looks at you when you pull out the two sickles, and he goes, "You're my brother, so I won't make fun of you. Welcome." Like he's like he wanted to say something funny, son. He wanted to, all right. He actually at that point he puts up a hand and he waves down one of the barmaids. And oh wait, is Rakim and Nasir right next to us?
Yes.
Yeah. They're here. That's crazy, son.
I was gonna
These mans are statues, bro.
I Y'all were having a moment. So
family reunion, you know.
Listen, as these introductions are sort of winding down, I sort of look over to Nasir and I'm like, "Shall we introduce ourselves, brother?"
Wow, what tongue are you guys speaking?
And
I'm sorry.
And I stand up and I'm just like, "Greetings. We see you, seed of the blood lotus, of the red lotus."
I'm sorry. What language?
Gotta be Elven. We all have to speak Elven. Come on.
Yeah,
I would hope so too.
I say it in Elven.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Wait.
Do you have an accent?
Yeah. Okay.
Do you have a hobgoblin accent?
Nasir is the only one that doesn't know.
It is what it is, bro.
Man.
Wait. Do you guys have the mask on still?
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's cool.
Yeah. We're standing in the corner.
So they Elven. All right.
Wait a second.
How tall are you guys again? 5'8", you said?
5'6". I think
that's 5'6". Yeah, that was like max height.
That's the
okay.
Tall
They get
end
up,
of the
but they're speaking
Hobgoblin
Elven. That's a tell, son.
Wait a second, Kadim. Wait a second. Something doesn't really feel right with me. Because I know we are the Mistborn, you know? So we come from the Moadi tribe of elves, right? So you already know what our accent is. You know what I'm saying? But the accent that I hear that come from your friends back there, it was Elven, but it had some spice in it that did not belong there.
Some
spice.
Waylon,
if you're drinking the potion that I'm making, what I'm trying to tell you.
It did not sound like our dialect, brother. That is for sure.
It sounded off. No,
we are simply Auroran. Nothing needs more than that.
Auroran?
That's what he said?
You see,
now that starts.
You see Nasir look up at you say, "Oh, you're not gonna get that right, are you?" Aurori.
Auroran. He goes, Rory. Oh, that's what he says. Rory.
You see Nasir start flicking the you see Nasir start taking the whip out around his forearm. He's just rolling it back and forth across his forearm. As he's staring at y'all.
The Quindamir takes a step back when he starts like as if he's like, it looks like he's getting irritated because he has a whip out now and he's kind of messing with it.
He's just being playful. He's rolling it back and forth across his forearm like a toy almost.
Okay.
So as you're doing that, well, as you're doing that, because Waylon addressed Kaldum, right, about who are these two friends, and you guys started introducing yourselves. You start, you're flailing your little whip around. I'm turning and kind of giving you the side eye, and what I say to Waylon is, if you've been in touch with Mother, you'll know that she had mentioned there will be others that we would meet here today. These are the two that she had me bring here to meet all of you. And so you know, they were trained by Mother.
So they move like the Red Lotus.
So if
she made
he says, sorry, go ahead.
Well, it looks like Mother has not stopped. She hasn't stopped making more of herself, it seems. She went and made 2 more. The world, as if the world needs 2 more Red Lotus.
But I would give you guys at this point a very respectful, it is our utmost honor to meet all of you.
Well, you see Nas take the same bow and chants the name. He says, Aurora's name be praised. And he gives you a little bit. He gives you a bow in honor and respect.
Well, Kundamir says, he's right. He's right, brother. Kaldum is right. It was in the letter. So this must be the two that she wants us to get to know and welcome as if they were one of our own. And as he's saying that, he had called the bard maid over earlier.
So yeah, the maid that
know,
comes by is a rather timid, elderly-looking halfling woman. So she comes on over.
So she little.
Yeah,
We're like
little. She little.
we're all looking down.
She's amongst giants right now.
For real, son.
She's like, welcome to the Rusty Dragon. She goes, are you all here also for the festival? You all appear to be some new faces.
I hope what you mean. Out of all of them, is the most handsome face is my own. That's what I'm. That's
Swear
what
to
I'm
God, this
hearing you
man's
say.
swagger.
Is what I'm hearing you say, my lady.
This man's swagger is unmatched.
Bro, she's waist height to you too. Be careful.
Well, I missed what he said. What happened?
It was hard for me to hear too.
He said hoping that out of all the faces that are new here, his is the most handsome.
Oh, I caught that part. I thought he said something after that. Okay.
Mm-mm.
She goes, well, dearies, you may call me Bethana. And if there's anything on the menu or any sort of drink that you would like to have, just let me know.
The first drink's on me.
Bethana, we would love to have 6 of your finest ales. It would help
hang on.
us.
Is Akaris here yet?
Wait a second. Wait a second. Ale? What are you talking about? When have I ever drank ale in my entire life? Elven sensibilities. Yes, I am human, but I'm half elf. Elven fire wine ale? I'd rather drink horse piss than drink ale. What is my Gwendolyn, what is wrong with you? Ale. Jeez.
This nigga is bougie and
So,
Yeah.
even though I always try, my brother, to get you to try something new, to try to be more like the people around you, but continuously, you must stand out like a sore thumb.
I am a
Forget.
diva. I require quality. What do you want from
me. This man bougie as
Do you have any wine then?
She's like, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
we
She goes,
smoke.
Yes, we do.
We smoke.
She goes, yes, we do. We have quite a collection of wines, especially a couple from the innkeeper's homeland in Tianxia. It's a beverage known as sake.
Ooh, now we're talking.
You see? Is everyone okay with sake?
I was fine with ale because I've been amongst humans for quite some time. However, sake
we don't drink.
sounds delightful.
The monks do not drink.
So 1, 2, 3, 4 ales. I mean 4 wines and
2 Shirley Temples.
Yeah, basically where I was going with that. What do I mean? I water.
Yeah, I'll get to water.
Take tea.
Orange juice.
Water. It is a famous base for alchemists.
Y'all too funny. A famous base.
We'll take tea.
And two herbals, if you don't mind.
What are you tea? You want all you want is tea? Look, listen. I could make a completely good beverage for you, non-alcoholic. You could drink it. It won't break any vows for you. What do you say, brother to brother? Wait, what do you want to give it a shot? What do you want?
Nah, we're good.
No, all right. Next time. Don't worry. Something tells me sometime in the future you're going to be needing my services.
She goes, all right, theories.
They always do, Waylon.
Hey, real quick though, I
They
just want to clarify
always
something.
do.
I want to
What
clarify.
services is that?
Is Akara's here with us right now?
What?
She's about to be.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say that'd be crazy.
Because he was ordering 6. Yeah, okay. I just want to make sure.
She's about to be.
Oh yeah, I did order 6. You're right.
Yeah, that's
right.
Yeah.
That's because I knew she was coming. You should be calling me out right now, Cal. I mean, like, why would you order 6? Boo, son, because.
Hold on. Wait. Honestly, he kind of did. I forgot. I totally forgot. Forgot. You know that picture of Sandpoint that I just showed earlier? Totally forgot to mention the Quindamir instantly recognized it from the dream he had that night. And as for the figures that were near him, besides his brother, there were 4 others for a total of 6.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
That's what I was getting. That's what I was getting from. When the fuck I literally thought that. Maybe I didn't actually RP that though.
When you said 6?
I think I was.
You did. No,
basically,
you said you wanted to order 6
I did
ales.
have. Basically, as he's saying, I did have the insight for it, so it's not bullshit.
Yeah.
You said
So I'm gonna ask the question then.
But
Quindamir,
someone should have called it out, right? Yeah.
I'm gonna ask the question, Quindamir. Why are you ordering 6 drinks? There are but 5 of us here.
Should I tell him or should you, Waylon? Should you, brother? I'm the weird one in the family. Let's just say that. and I'm hoping soon after that, or basically I'll just say I'm the weird one in the family.
I can tell.
They'll be coming. Our 6th guests will be joining us real soon.
Interesting.
Kaldim, I put it to you this way. You know how you have eyes that look like mother's eyes? Well, Quandamir spiritually has mother's eyes, her insight. He has a gift for it. She used it in combat, uses it literally. Quite astounding. And annoying. You ever try to plan a surprise birthday party for someone who's gonna dream it up before you ever do it? It's very annoying. That's why I don't buy him.
I don't buy anything. Damn. Yeah, that's crazy.
Thank you for the insight. Thank you for the insight, Waylon.
Quindamir starts scratching his temple like, you didn't have to make me sound so uncool on my first meeting, brother. As much as a compliment that is, I want him to like me.
So Bethana goes and she goes, all right, dearies, I'll have your orders up as fast as possible. She goes, and she continues to say, if only Ameiko was here. She normally would be greeting you. However, she's busy with the festival activities. She spent most of the night cooking up her best dishes to bring to the festival. Which I hope you all plan to attend. There is going to be lots of games and lots of drinks, and yes, the food at the festival every year is free.
Free food.
They do it for promotions. including here at the Rusty Dragon. She makes these very tasty. She makes these very tasty dishes. Some of which is spicy, and they're from her homeland in Tiansha.
One thing I know for sure. That's my regular voice. One thing I know for sure. Never judge a food by the way it presents. That's one thing I will never use my abilities for. I can't wait to try what Sandpoint, all of what Sandpoint has to offer. As for you two, he looks at Rakim and Nasir. He goes, how did you come to become acquainted with Mother and Talden?
Your mother, as you call it, trained us for quite some time at the monastery.
Since birth.
Quite some time.
Oh, Icarus, you walk in and you see Bathana walking by, and she looks over and she's like, well, she looks up.
That was a hard up.
Way up.
And she's like, oh, you're the new medic. Icarus, right?
Icarus, yes. Yes.
Oh, dearie, welcome. Well, go on, have a seat. I'll be with you right after I tend to their needs. And she points over to the table, which is, you see at the table, the exact group you were looking for.
Oh, thank you, ma'am. I will make my way over there. Actually, I'm here to see them as well. And she makes her way over there.
Quindamir, you notice the sixth drink has arrived.
Have I ever? Well, I never seen Mother drink, but would Quindamir know that his mom was not a drinker? Or is that just?
I would think you know she's a monk, right?
Is that like a thing? They can't drink?
The two of us aren't. It doesn't necessarily have to be a monk thing.
Well, if she trains you your whole life, I mean, I would think
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I assumed my mom drank. That's why I offered you guys drink, but you guys don't drink. Oh, does it interfere with your mask?
What's that?
No.
Does it interfere with your mask, the drinking?
No, like I said, it's like the lower half is like a cloth thing, so we could,
Okay, so you can get
like
to
the
it.
Mandalorian.
Okay.
They lift up on the bottom and they lift the cloth.
They just go
drink.
Right. Okay. All right. So he says she trained you since birth, and then as we're trying to go into that, we're joined by a sixth member. He kind of stops mid sentence and he looks up and he goes, the soon to be owner of the sixth drink. Welcome.
Icarus she lets her hood down. She kind of like looks down at you all. Just, you're the group that she was speaking. She mentioned to me about, hi everyone, I'm Icarus. It's a pleasure to meet you guys. Is there a seat I could have that I can sit and maybe join you?
I would definitely like looking around.
Look. She's speaking. She starts in common, and then
when you start at common, you see Wayla's face like he's not too happy with what happened to hear it. You see the disgust on his face, like what?
You're worse than a pure elf.
Yo,
Man.
he's elitist more than anything else. Like, why are we talking in comments? Like, I'm way too sophisticated to be sitting talking in comments. Like,
as you hear her talk,
as you approach the table, you heard us speaking Elven, like straight all Elven. So maybe that'll help you know how to make your approach.
Well, actually, how did you greet her? Did you greet her?
I wasn't talking to her. Remember?
Elven? No, when you said the sixth person.
Oh yeah, I said the sixth person is here. And then I said welcome to her. Yeah. I said it in.
Yeah, how did you say it?
I would imagine Elvis.
I said it in Celestial.
You said it in Celestial?
I said it in Celestial.
Okay, wait a minute.
Okay. Well,
I said it in Celestial. You're right. I did say welcome to her. I wanted to not have that, but you're right. I did say that, so I would have said it in her language then.
You say it in Celestial, and like Icarus kind of like she takes a quick glance at you, and like there's this like kind of awkward beam on her eyes. And she responds to you in Celestial, going, "It's nice to know someone else who knows my language. It's hard because I don't use it often."
He says,
and while that interaction is happening, Caldem is smirking because he also knows Celestial, but he doesn't say anything.
And she immediately she looks at Quindamir and she's the first. She greets him first.
Well, he grabs your hands, emphatically. I don't know how you can emphatically grab someone's hand, but he's grabbing it with both hands, he's shaking your hand. And he goes, "There was a hard language to learn, being that it's not like the other modern languages of this region."
No, not at all. There aren't many people that I know who actually speak my tongue.
I'd say even Thessalonian was easier than speaking Celestial.
I grew up
for me,
with the story saying
anyway.
Those who knew Celestial were touched by the gods in some manner. So maybe that has created the incentive to why you know the language, which that is all the more exciting that you know it.
Would you believe me if I told you that I knew one day it would be important for me to... No, he would say, would you believe if I said that I knew that it would become... If I knew I would be using Celestial for this very moment. He's still saying this in Celestial, so whoever's not here, unfortunately, whoever doesn't know it, unfortunately, doesn't understand the conversation that they have.
Nope.
I'm not
the fucking mask.
She takes a moment and she ponders, and like as she's thinking, her grin gets a little wider, and like there's like this slight blush, and she goes, "I would fully believe it. I was rescued in the unorthodox ways, and anything is possible at this point. Maybe the gods have actually sent you here and for us to meet, because you are the only person I know that speaks Celestial as fluently as you do."
You sound like you have faith in prophecies and fate. Like this was a fated meet.
Well,
that's reassuring for me. Not many people put much stock in that these days. It seems to be waning from the people that I've come across as of late.
that's kind of the beauty of Sandpoint and this area as a whole, is that all of this surrounded in these prophecies that never came to be. And it's kind of what drew me here, is maybe I'd find something that could maybe speak to me. Maybe it would find out a reason why I have the abilities I have. It's miraculous in you. How could one not believe that prophecies don't exist? So they are still out there just waiting to happen again. And she's like getting really excited about this.
Right.
And Like, and keep in mind, she's like kind of like holding your hand as she's like saying it. She's like saying it.
He's like shaking as you're still going through this. And he smiles at the rest of the group and he goes, "Oh, we're being rude." He switches back to
When tilts his head over towards Nasir Rakim, he goes, "They having a moment, huh?"
Well, I kind of wanted to interject at some point here.
Yeah, go ahead.
All of them. So, all right. So when you initially walked up, you said something in common, but then you started talking to him in Celestial.
Yeah, immediately as he spoke in Celestial.
So you said something in common. So I would go to you, and I'm just in common. I am like, greetings, other seed of the Red Lotus.
Other seed of the Red Lotus.
Seed? What is this? You mean like?
Yes, well, they are all seed of the Red Lotus. I assumed you were the same.
And she kind of like, almost kind of like if she had pearls, she'd clutch. Seed.
Not pearls.
I
How
am
dare
no,
you?
I am no seed of. Oh, do you mean? Oh, no. I am no seed. I am.
Are you sure?
I would say I'm the opposite of a seed.
It seems like everyone in here is a brother, cousin, aunt, uncle, something.
Yes.
No.
Are you sure?
One would say I'm a rather full-grown tree rather than a seed. So,
but you sprang from the Red Lotus. Correct.
The Red Lotus.
You are related, as all of them are.
Sadly, no. If anything, I'm just a lost soul that was acquired and was saved. And now that has brought me here to you all.
Well, pardon the assumption. I am called Rakim.
It is a pleasure to meet you. And she kind of like gives a slight nod. And are you still speaking in common, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So she responds to you in common. It is a pleasure to meet you. And
Windemir asks you, is there any other tongues that you speak beyond common?
and she like immediately like diverts immediately because she immediately starts in common. She goes, "Well, I also know common," and then she goes to Celestial. I also know Celestial, and then in another turn, if anyone knows it, she starts to speak in Sicril, and she goes, "This is also the language of my homeland, which is something I'm not normally proud of, but I speak this language as well." And then she goes to Viserion, and she goes, "I